Thanks to Kira. Let's get this party started. I just wanted to come out and do this topic tonight, just as a, I don't know, we haven't had a chance to just talk in a minute. So let's have a chance to just speak, catch up, and see what all of you are doing, where you all are at, what you all are getting into, et cetera, et cetera. Welcome. So we have people from all over the world in the house. Philly, Virginia. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So there's so much going on that it seems like nothing's happening. You know what I mean? It seems like nothing's going on. So I want to invite you all forward. I want to first give a special shout out to those who are on the text notification squad. So if you are on the text notification squad, go ahead and throw up your tens. Listen, welcome. These are the MVPs who sponsor the show. Come on, put your tens up. For those of you who don't know what the text notification squad is, the text notification squad is a group of people who receive text notifications from me each time that I go live. They get a notification right into their text. Well, you all get a text of it. And when you get the text, we are in direct communication. So if any of these websites ever try to act funny, there are 406 people to date who know how to get in touch with me when and if, whatever the case may be. So welcome in, okay? Thank you, Text Notification Squad. So special shout out to all of them because they are the ones who make this show continue to go and keep the content fresh and popping, because the Text Notification Squad are also the people who get the notification for the time being of when we do the studio audience. The studio audience is going to be a separate upgrade, but for the time being, the Text Notification Squad are bravely standing and sitting in the place of the people who show up to the live stream. So welcome in everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, so like the topic of the video says, this is an open forum. There's really no topic tonight. I just wanted to just come out and see you all, speak with you all, find out what you all got going on. You know what? I'm going to send out, as a matter of fact, I'm going to send out a notification to the Text Notification Squad right now as we speak, so that I'm going to bring you all backstage and we're just going to have a little bit of a discussion. If you want to join the Text Notification Squad because you want to get text or because you just want to support the show, the link is in the description. As you see, there are lots of wonderful upgrades that we are doing over here, and there are a few more upgrades that we need to do, but for the time being, we are working on just really getting all of this down pat. So tell me what you think of the new changes that we have. I'd love to see your comments. Let's see. Look, hold on now. Okay, I'd love to see what you all think of the new changes. And oh my goodness, that video, hold on. There's people who are Facebook is like a wasteland with these people who are just sending out their scam messages over there, but I'm jumping on them. That video that I put up earlier today yes, so I don't know. I was in rare form that evening. I don't know what came over me. I don't know if it was the long broadcast or what, but I was in rare form that night. So welcome in. What I'm going to do is we're going to cue the commercial for the Text Notification Squad. And after that, listen, Text Notification Squad, get ready, because I'm going to be sending you a text right now to be in the studio audience. So that's what we're going to do. And here we go. Are you tired of missing Tanya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing a live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now, you can show up early with the Text Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off-platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to TanyaTKO.com and click on text. Join the TKO Text Squad today for just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $22 a year if you pay in advance, $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance. You'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. TanyaTKO.com/text. about to end.
Recording in
Oh,
progress.
okay. We went a moment or two over. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So listen, go ahead and get yourself ready and together. Give me 1 second, text notification squad. That commercial was not long enough. That commercial was only a minute. That was not enough time for me to get this notification sent out. So I'm going to send out the notification right now. And just give me one moment. It's just really an open forum. It's just very laid back tonight. I don't have a topic and I wasn't going to do a video, but I was like, you know what? Let me just, what's happening? What's going on? This thing says I don't have internet. What's happening? What's going on? Oh, I was about to say, because you never know. Things just be going wonky sometimes. My goodness. What's going on the local news or national news circuit in terms of relationships and self-love? I'm just not feeling enthralled or enthused by any topics. I don't know if it's just my mood today or if it is just the way it is. Things will never be the same. All right. I'm getting ready to send it right now. So get ready to get the link on your phones. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Dum 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 dum. Okay. All right. So listen, it's going out right now. All right. I just sent it. So if you, oh wait, it hasn't finished sending yet. Hold on. It's gearing up. It's gearing up. And the Cash Apples are open. So if you want to send your message through, what is happening? This thing is going so slow. It says it's preparing it, so it's not ready to go out yet. But yeah, what's happening? This is so frustrating. The caption situation is so frustrating because they just stop after a while. And it's like, all right, there we go. So I'm sending that out right now. So you all will be getting your notification momentarily. And then we will go from there. You need an animation of the super mammy. Let me get some of these comments up here. All right. All right. So when did you send the email, Adrian? Did you send it today? Did you send it yesterday? When did you send it? All right. So so the text went out. Let me just make sure that let me make sure that it went out. Oh, it says it's still sending. All right. It did not send it. It says that there's an error, but the error is unidentified. Let me try again. If not, I might have to restart the whole page. Is Mercury retro? Are we still in Mercury retrograde? Because it's not sending out the text. Let me, I wonder what's going on. I have the right, and I have the right. Let me just close the page and start again. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. If I got to restart my whole computer, I don't know what that's going to be about. Oh, is that the text that just went out there? Hold on. Yes, that's the text. So which means that you all will probably get it twice because I pressed send on it twice and it said errors on it twice. All right, so I see you all are starting to come in. I need to get my headphones in so that I can hear what's going on. All right. Oh, I see some names who have been here and are back. Okay, so all right. All right. Okay, cool. You all will probably get it twice because I pressed send on it twice. So we're gonna let them pile in, and then we are going to pull them up on camera. So Charles is advertising other people on my channel. So I hope you go over to other people's channels and advertise me over there. Let's get this. Let's keep the party started all the way around. All right. Let's do that. All right. All right. So we're giving the text notification squad crew a few moments to come on in backstage. They're circling in one by one by one. And some of the people not looking like they having a happy Saturday. What's going on behind the scenes over there? Y'all want me to pull you up on camera looking grumpy? Joanna, I'm talking about you. Oh, Joanna has her grandbaby. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna pull you all up in just a moment. More and more people are coming in. So let's pull the, you know what, as a matter of fact, I had to redo all of the programming. So there's no thing over here. I need to, while I'm over here talking, I need to be getting the display up and ready. Lord of mercy. Let me get that together. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me pull. I'm out of it today. I'm usually more on point than this. I don't know what is going on. Come, well, we don't talk about news over here. They're talking to me behind the scenes. Well, we don't talk, especially like murders and violence and stuff like that. If you got a story about some relationships and love and that type of stuff, we covering that. So let me get them together with give me one moment. All right. That's just the way it is. Oh my Lord. Things will never be the same. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right. That's not the right thing. Oh my Lord. Okay. I need a moment or two. My Mercury retrograde is acting up right now because my monitors got different names and all this other stuff. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. They can't hear you publicly just yet. Okay. Yeah, my display is not coming up. I don't know what is going on, but we're gonna get this together. Yeah, I know you can hear me, but I'm trying to get this. Let me see. I just All right. So here we go. All right. So I'm sorry. This is just so, I'm like, ugh. Okay. So here we go. All right. So everybody, go ahead and give a warm welcome to those from the text notification squad. Text notification squad, get ready to give your round of applause. Welcome in, text notification squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to pull you on and okay. All right, you all still getting ready behind the scenes, all that time it took for us to get this up and running. All right. So listen, why don't we do this? I need to get the scenes fixed up so that I'm messing up tonight. Thank goodness I didn't do a video, like a video with the way I'm messing up. I don't know what I need, but I need something. All right, so listen, I'm gonna go ahead and raise your hand to come forward and tell me what's going on out there in relationship news, in any topic. It's open forum. So whatever you want to speak about, except VIOLENC. All right. And so that's all that I ask. And if you want to come up, just make sure that your camera is up and running and that you have it turned vertically. You know how we do. You know how we do it. All right, perfect. So I'm going to put everyone on mute. Let's see. This is going crazy. I don't understand. All right. All right, wonderful. There we go. I don't know why this is behaving this way, but it is. So you all can't see what I'm seeing, but it's like it's messing up behind the scenes. This is the worst. And now it is gone from the preview area. All right. So let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. I don't see anybody raising their hands. What's going on? Let me just here. And it's not there. This is very interesting because it was there a moment ago. Let's see. All right, let's see now. All right. I know this is the worst ever. All right. Let's try this again. I'm going to have to start calling on people. Katrina, come forward and let us know how you're doing. Well, what's the matter? Really? How come? From what? From COVID or something COVID related? Oh, no. Yeah, people think that COVID is gone, but it is not gone. When you say he's breathing above the machine, what do you mean? Hmm. Oh, they're saying that they can't hear you. Why are they saying that they can't hear you and you're backstage? Oh, the people on the thing can't hear you. Okay, my bad. All right, I just added your volume. Everything is going terrible right now. I'm just working through it. Sorry.
I'm
Um
just
they
trying
didn't hear
to.
anything that you said, my dear. You could go ahead and say it again.
My uncle is on life support due to COVID, and having pneumonia. So I'm just trying to deal with that. And my daughter just came home from the hospital because she was in a bad car accident.
Oh
Um,
no.
so I'm just trying to deal with that, help take care of her. And then I just got the news about my uncle earlier today. So I just been a wreck.
Oh, we're sorry to hear that. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry to hear that. Oh, everybody send some love out to Katrina. Send some love and some powerful healing energy to her family and to her. Katrina, we're so sorry that you're going through that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna work on trying to get the screens together. Um Give me 1 second. We're gonna continue the conversation as soon as I could get this screen together because the screen is not it's not showing both of us at the same time. So let me fix this. I don't know why it is behaving this way. You know, typically before we go live, we do all of this stuff backstage, but I don't know what is happening. Okay, so now I got this. So we finally got a window and we got my camera coming now. Oh, there I go. All right, let me make myself smaller. What is how? That's not the way I want to look. Oh, what it's doing to my face. Okay. Do we have two over here? Why do we have two?
Yeah, I see two of me.
Oh, my Lord of mercy. Okay. I don't know what is technical difficulties, y'all, but we getting it together. I just don't even. Let me move myself into the there I go at least. And then pull the okay, perfect. Now we got it. Now we got it. Okay. So, all right. So we got you up. You look so sad. Send powerful energy to her. You know, I if there's one thing I know is that things come into our life. Um and how do I put this? I believe everything happens for a reason. And I believe that there is a blessing in every lesson. So that's what I believe. And so how is your daughter doing?
She's doing better. She's still struggling with her breathing because she had a collapsed lung. So, I'm just trying to make her sit still. But it's hard when you have kids, and she hasn't seen her kids in 12 days. So her seeing
Mm.
them, is bringing some type of joy to her. But she has a long road to recovery because she broke her arm in 3 places. She has 4 fractured ribs, a fractured ankle.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, she's so tiny. She's like under 100 pounds. She's like 23 under 100 pounds. So that's why she has so much trauma to her body. So,
Oh.
this that situation with her, that just made me realize that life is too short. Don't hold grudges with people. Don't, be sad all the time or angry, because tomorrow's not promised to nobody. So I'm just taking a look at my own self and the things that I do and the hatred that I've held towards people.
Your phone is cutting out now for some reason. I'm not your phone, your sound just cut out. Say that
Okay, so
again. You said something. You said don't hold grudges.
yes, and do
Something
I
is
have
happening to the sound. I know is it just me? Something's happening. Say something else.
I'm here?
I don't know why everything is going it's just going wonky. Um
No, that's her phone.
okay, no, it's your okay, so it's not the broadcast, your phone. Okay. All right. Katrina,
Yes.
yeah, you may have to restart or I don't know what happened, but like your sound just went out. I don't want you to, but I want to get the sound fixed, and I could hear Joanna's sound just fine a moment ago. It just went out for some reason. We were able to hear you, and then it just went out. So, maybe do you want to try leaving and coming back in? All right, let's do that. Joanna, you're up on the camera since she left, because you were the last person to speak.
Oh,
So,
hello, everyone. How is everyone
hi.
doing?
How are you
I
doing?
have good news. Good.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to be another grandmother, and it's another girl.
Oh, when?
October the 1st, she will be here.
Oh, October. Wait a
Yes.
minute. That's 4 months from now. You just finding out?
hmm We found out it was a girl.
Oh,
No, we
okay.
knew she was pregnant.
All right. Well,
Yes.
congratulations. How
Well,
wonderful.
thank
Is it
you.
true that
Yes.
parents spoil grandchildren more than their own children? Is that true? And tell us why if it is, because I need to know and understand this.
I think to some extent, yes. I spoiled her rotten, but my husband spoiled my boys bad. So yes. hmm
Mm.
Yes. And I think it's because I've never had any girls. I've only had boys. So I spoil her. I give her everything. I
Oh,
mean,
but
she has
why? Why
everything.
though? Why?
I don't know. I just think it's just something I feel like she should have. I don't know if I feel like I have it, she should have it. And I don't know. And my
But why
husband,
spoil more than you spoil your own children? That's
well,
the
they
part
were
that I don't
boys.
understand.
Well, they had everything she has. I feel like they did, but they say I didn't. I didn't have that. I'm like, yes, you did, but you was a boy. So why would you want a baby doll? But they had everything. She just, I mean, it's a different age. So of course they wouldn't have iPads back then. But
So you
they had
getting the child
everything.
iPads and stuff?
She does have one, yes. And she can
I
work it. So, and it's on time. So she can't use it all the time.
how
So it's for
how old is this
educational
child with
purposes.
an iPad?
She's two.
Why does a 2-year-old need an iPad?
She does her alphabets, noggin, ABC mouse, things like that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, to make sure that we're all doing our research on screen time and all of that because it
Mm-hmm.
changes the brain and all of that. So we
Yes,
definitely want to stay on top of that. Um,
yes,
for some
ma'am. So
reason,
she's not allowed for no more than 2 hours a day because she does go to school. She goes to Montessori school.
oh,
So she's in
really?
school. Yes, ma'am.
You
She's
know
in
what?
school
For
until
some
4:30.
reason,
No, no, no.
even the captions have gone out for the studio audience. I don't understand this.
Oh
We just in a
no.
state today. We're just in a state. We're just gonna keep pushing through. Well, listen, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Oh,
So
thank
we're gonna
you.
let you
I
have
try.
that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
By that makes me nervous, but thank you. I appreciate it. They didn't turn out
Wait,
too bad.
is that the same one who was in the car with you that day showing out? Oh, okay.
Yes,
She's
ma'am.
only
This is
two?
her. Yes, ma'am. She'll be 3 in August.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
she's big. She's speaking, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What words is she saying?
She can say pretty much anything you ask her. Yes, no, stop. She makes full sentences. She can talk.
Really?
Yes. When she
Children
wants
are
to, she can
talking
talk.
full sentences
So,
at 2?
well, she can because we've always talked to her instead of talking baby talk. We don't do baby talk. We talk.
Yeah, that
And in
baby
her
talk
school, they teach
does.
sign language.
Oh, so she's speaking sign language too?
Yes, she does do some sign language like thank you, home, daddy, mommy, dog, and
Let her
some
show us
of the
some sign
colors.
language then. You don't have to put her face on it.
She
Just
might
let her put
she
her
might
hands
not
up
want
and do the
to. Let's see.
signs.
Sydney, mama, turn around. Hey, look. Okay, okay. Hey, you want to say thank you? No, don't say thank you. Will you do thank you? Look. Look. Right here. Say thank
What a
you.
cutie pie. Okay.
You
What
gonna
a
tell them bye bye?
cutie. Does your grandmother spoil
Hey,
you?
look. Hey, look.
Does
She
your
can't hear you. Look. Hey, right here. Look. So look. Do this. Say bye. See, she's
Okay.
watching Frozen 2, so she doesn't want to
Oh,
do
oh,
nothing. She
oh,
picked out
okay.
Frozen
All
2.
right. My favorite song
Yeah.
from Frozen
So
2 was When I Grow Up. Well, I don't remember the lyrics anymore, but everything will make sense when I'm older. When
yes,
I'm older,
yeah, she
everything will make
sings it.
sense. That was
Mhm.
my favorite
She
song.
sings it loud and wrong.
Cause
So the
goodness
longer I
knows when you
sit
grow
here
older,
and
things
pull
don't
her
make
hair,
sense.
no, the
All
longer I
right,
sit here and pull her
it
hair, the
looks like
sleepier she
Katrina
gets.
is back. Katrina, come forward.
Oh, good. We can hear about her people. I hope
Yes,
they feel
yes.
better.
I'm trying to get the captionings together. It's supposed to be working, but everything is just going wonky right now.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you now.
Um, so I don't know
Give
what
me
all you guys.
1 second. I need to get the captions up for you. But for some reason they've gone out. I need to change the microphone settings real quick. So give me just 1 second. I just wanted to pull you back on while we had you. Um, all right, 1 second. I'm just trying to get the. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I have to Google this right now because it's not. It's like it's unbelievable because it's like it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It says it says open Chrome, click on the more icon at the top right of Chrome and then click settings. At the bottom, click advanced. Under privacy and security, click content settings, click microphone. Okay, so privacy and security, site settings, permissions, content, add additional settings, sound. Why is this happening? Microphone. Okay, here we go. Microphone is, it has the right microphone. It's still not, it's just not going to do it. I hate when things go wrong. Go ahead, Katrina. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make sure we got Jeremy in the house. You got to mute yourself because you're coming forward, Jeremy. And even the program is messing up because people who I'm gonna mute everyone. This is just it feels like a disaster to me. I know to you all it probably is not that bad, but to me it just feels like okay, everyone is muted. All right, Katrina, come forward. I've just sent you the thing to unmute.
Okay.
All right, go
Oh,
ahead.
I don't. What all did y'all hear?
I think
Can you?
we heard up until you said that this has taught you that life is short.
Yes. Basically, I'm just gonna start cherishing every day. To I'm just gonna treat every day like I'm living my best life from this point on because when I got the call about my daughter, um, being in the hospital, I didn't know what was going on until I got there because they didn't tell me anything over the phone. They just basically said you need to get to the hospital as soon as possible. So at that moment, I got scared because I thought she had passed away or something.
Mm,
And when I got there, they took me in this room. So that was scary too, because most of the time when they take somebody in a room away from everybody else, it's mainly tragic, a
right.
tragic situation. So, and by that being my firstborn child, like I love all my kids, but it's just something about the firstborn child that hear bad news about that, that just it does something to you. And now that my uncle is in the hospital, that's the only uncle that I have left on my mother's side that's still alive. My
Okay.
mother and my mother, I mean, on my mother's side, he's the last uncle out of all the uncles. So him and my auntie, they was like a second mother and father figure towards me because we was always at their house, me and my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So to hear that, it's just like I can't take any more bad news. It's just
Yeah.
this last year and a half has been really traumatizing to me. With me already suffering from depression and anxiety real bad, PTSD. It's like I'll be scared to answer the phone now
Mm.
because I'm scared I'm gonna hear bad news.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just trying to stay strong. So I got faith that God will work it out.
Yes.
Um,
Absolutely. So
coming on,
what are you doing to keep yourself grounded, centered? What are you doing to assist yourself in that way?
um, for one, writing in my book, my affirmations book.
Okay.
I've been writing letters and stuff, and just doing stuff with the kids, getting the backyard stuff together for them for the summer. I've been spending more time with my two older kids because they not staying with me anymore. So they always say I don't come around enough. So now I just been doing that more, and I'm crocheting, of course, still doing that.
Okay.
So I've been
All right.
crocheting a lot to the point my hands are aching. I just had to soak my hands in some Epsom salt. So, but
What's going on? How are you holding these needles? You over there like, girl.
I mean, it's the crochet hook, so it's not that bad.
I mean,
But
by
it's
the time
crazy
you got to
because
start putting your hands in Epsom salt, you're gonna have to release
yeah,
the needle a little bit.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just a hook.
I I don't
I
think
guess
the hook is the issue, but the ferocity in which you may be gripping it might be, you know.
but the crazy part about it, Tanya, is it's not the hand that I hold the hook in that's bothering me. It's the other hand that I hold the yarn with.
Oh
So
Lord.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna take a break from it because I don't want to end up in the hospital from swelling, too much swelling. So I
Well,
just can't help myself.
I need to. Okay, how tightly are you holding the yarn?
Like this, okay, like this is something like this, like real light.
Really?
But
Okay. All right. Are you like imagining going and
I don't
and
know. I
giving
guess
people
I
up?
do it. You know, like doing this so much, it.
Oh, somebody's saying it might be carpal tunnel. Do you
Yeah, I
think?
do have focus on them.
Oh. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
carpal tunnel bad, but I'm supposed to wear the braces whenever it starts aching because it has metal plates in the brace.
Uh
But
huh. But you don't do it.
no,
All
being hard
right.
headed.
People are saying you could get some compression gloves. So
Oh wow,
I didn't know that
I
those
didn't.
existed. Oh, somebody else
Me
is saying take
neither.
turmeric. Or you could just make yourself some
Mm,
homemade curry that got turmeric in it.
wow.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you got some turmeric there.
But I didn't know
Okay.
you could use that for that. So now that's thank you, audience. Thank you, everybody.
Well,
But
you have to make sure that you get the turmeric that has the highest amount of curcumin in it, you know, because that's the healing property, in turmeric, and not every turmeric is farmed the same, and not every turmeric has the higher concentration of the, you know.
what I would assume this would it's organic. So I don't know.
Yeah, it has to be. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead then. Go ahead. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
how do you do it though? Do I just drink it or?
My Google. I listen.
You said Google it?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
Google turmeric and carpal tunnel or turmeric and stuff like that, you can see what's the best way to do it for you. Because even if somebody did tell you on here, you would still need to look it up and kind of dive into that on your own, you know?
Mhm.
All right. Well, everybody send some positive energy out to Katrina. Love and hugs, my dear.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Karen, Karen, are you new? You have to unmute, hun. We don't hear you just yet.
No, no, I'm not new.
Really? I don't remember seeing your face before.
Maybe because I had braids.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I had braids. This is my natural color.
It's
I'm
very
gray.
cute.
Thank you.
You
I'm
don't
trying to
like
stay
it?
away. Oh yeah, I love my gray. Yeah, I love my gray.
Oh, the face
Yes,
is from trying to stay awake.
oh, I'm an
What you
early bird.
down
I used
you
to.
down there on Palm Beach retirement home time?
I'm in Baltimore. I live in Maryland.
And it's already bedtime at 10?
I try to stay up so I can sleep through
Okay.
the night. Yeah, but I'm good.
Okay, well, we're not gonna hold
I
you too much longer.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I'm not gonna go to sleep. I wanna, yeah. I
all
enjoy the
right.
show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
hmm
you.
Yeah. But I just been what have I been doing? Dealing with difficult people.
What do you mean dealing with difficult people? What type of difficult people you can't get away from? That sound like
Well,
family.
um, during the pandemic, the family we were texting each other. We was on a texting thread as far as my mother's concerned, for my mother to keep up with
Yeah.
her. And in the process, the siblings were feuding. I was the
Really?
peacemaker. Yeah, the siblings, it was a mess. But the I was the peacemaker. I'm always the peacemaker. Sometimes that gets a little hard to, trying to bring everybody together all the time, So,
Mm.
but
So the
so
family is feuding, not you.
oh no, 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 not me. I'm the peacemaker. Yeah, yeah. They tried to draw me in, but I wouldn't allow it.
Was it tempting?
Oh yes, yeah, it was tempting. I would call my husband and I would call my husband and I would say, I have to talk to you. I said, I need some help right now. I said, because I'm about to go off and I need some advice. And he just told me to just be quiet. And I was quiet. Oh, it was tempting. Because a lot of people think um, because I'm quiet and they think because I go to church, they think I'm passive and I'm not. I'm really not passive.
So
I'm
wait,
really
wait,
not.
wait, 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 wait,
I'm not.
wait. Other people were feuding. How did your passivity get into it? Like how did they even need your aggression for peacemaking?
Because what happened was a lot of things that were going on, they would throw slurs on the text messages.
Slurs at
It was
who?
at each other, at
So
each
then how
other.
did
They
so
would,
how did your aggression need to get added into it?
well, because they were throwing slurs at me about it was a situation about my kids. The
What?
kids, there was a situation about my mother's 82 and it's 10 of us. It's six girls and four boys.
Okay.
And the kids are older now. So they don't see my mother as much as they used to when they were
Okay.
younger. And my one of my sisters said um that the kids need to go and see their grandmother, and some of them are not contacting her, and they were just singling people out. And two of my girls, they call my mother sometimes, but they don't keep up with her like they used to.
Okay.
So it was a slur. It was directed to me
But what type of slur could they use towards someone's child? That's the part that doesn't make sense.
because it was a lot of drama, Tanya. It was a lot of drama. They were like nitpicking. They were like nitpicking. And
What was the
so I didn't
slur? What? Tell us the first letter that it starts
she
with.
she said uh some of the kids see mommy, and some of them don't call her. Well, I knew she was talking about mine. You know what I mean? So
Oh.
yeah, I knew she was talking about mine because one of my sisters got on and said, "Oh yeah, because Deontay goes see her all the time, and such see her all the time, and she know them, and so things like that." Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, yeah. So I had to overlook it
Mm-hmm.
because they were pulling me in, and the sisters were at each other. They were telling each other. They were actually telling each other, saying bad things to each other. You're mean,
Wow.
and they weren't talking to me. You're mean. That's why nobody wanted to be around you. And started talking about the grandkids, the grandkids, and that sort of thing. So that was very challenging, and it was depressing. It
Oh,
was.
wow. But
It
what was the
was.
slur?
Well, the slur for, as far as my kids are concerned,
Yeah.
well, she was saying, one of the siblings was saying, um, some of the kids don't see mommy, don't go to see mommy, they don't call mommy, and they're going to wait until something happened to her, like pass away or something, and then they're going to want to come around and that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a derogatory word. It was just slandering.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow. Okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
oh,
So
wow.
it was that sort of thing. And I felt them trying to draw me into it, to start fussing and arguing.
So how did you get out of that?
I called my husband. I called my husband because he calms me down.
Okay.
Yeah, he calms me down. I didn't want to say, well, Sharon, I know you're talking about me. You know what I
Got you.
mean?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I know you're
But how do
talking
you know
about
she was
me.
talking about you instead of some of the other grandkids?
Oh, it was some of the other ones too, but I was one of the ones. Yeah,
Okay.
I was one of the ones she was talking. Yeah, yeah. So,
So it
and I
sounds
just
like there's a
ignored
little
it.
bit of self-consciousness in there because you feel that your children are not calling as much as they could.
Right. And you can't, I tell them, I said, you need to call your grandmother, go see her, see how she's doing. So my girls, one is 40 and the other one's 48. So they know what to do, but
I'm sorry,
I
you
can't
have a
force.
48-year-old child? Wow, the black
Yeah,
really don't crack. Wow, okay.
thank you. But so when they get a certain age, you can't force, you know what I mean? You can't force them to um call or go down there, but I still tell them they should go see their grandmother sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
So they
Yeah.
know. Yeah, they know. So I
Yeah.
know I was one of the ones she was talking about.
Well, at least you avoided that confrontation.
Yeah,
Live to fight another day.
I tell you. Yeah, because once
Oh
I get
man.
started, it's start hard to for me to shut up.
Oh
Once I start,
really?
yeah, once I start going,
Oh
it's yeah.
wow. Okay. And then they just see you with your sweet face and they're like, "Oh, Karen is not going to let me just okay." But at least you didn't get roped into it. So that's good.
No, I didn't. Right.
That's good. All right. That's
No.
wonderful. All right, let's see who else we have in here. Erin, you got to turn your camera on auto rotate because it's on the wrong direction. Morticia? Morticia must be new. I don't think we've seen Morticia before. Morticia? I don't think she could hear us. Her microphone and stuff is not connected. Somebody type in the chat for Morticia. Vanessa, come forward. Vanessa's raising her hand. Let's see. I lost Vanessa. There we go. Come, Vanessa. Vanessa, oh, there you are. Oh, we have another salt and pepper bun in the house. No, we can't hear your sound. We can't hear your sound. But Karen, you've come back to
Hi,
the front when you
Tanya.
left. Okay.
Uh,
Hi, can we hear you now?
I can't hear you all now.
can you hear?
Oh, goodness. We having technical difficulties all the way around.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Well, first, I want to send out love to Katrina.
Yes.
I understand what she's saying. And Tanya, this is my first time on your live studio audience. I just joined your text message 2 days ago
Oh,
because I've been
wonderful.
really down.
Oh.
I talked to you before about my son, and you gave me some good advice, but Katrina brought everything back up when she said something about your firstborn child. And
Oh.
that is so true because I lost my son October the 18th, 2000, a cardiac arrest.
Mm.
And my other three kids don't understand why I feel the way I feel, but they don't know that he was mine longer than he was their brother. They try to make me feel guilty about how I feel about him because he's dead. And I keep them at distance because they don't know how to talk to me and I don't want to get upset with them because they are my children.
Mm.
And now talking about it again is actually making me feel better because I notice I'll cry and I kind of actually come out of it instead of just shutting it down. When I was shutting it down, it seemed like it made my situation worse. But when Katrina brought it up, I said, oh, this is what they were telling me in therapy, that someone's going to say something that's going to trigger tears and make you want to cry. So just know that that's a healthy thing. Now, as far as the lady who just went off, I forgot her name just that quick, but she had the great bun too. She said something that really touched home about your kids seeing your mother. My mother died last year in February. So I lost my mom February the 13th, 2020. My best friend, LaKenya, August the 15th, with her 2-year-old and 4-year-old. They died in a house fire of smoke inhalation. Then my son, October the 18th of 2020. So I've been going through a whole lot. In 2018, February 13th, my husband passed away, but I was taking care of my son because I brought him from St. Louis to California because he developed a tumor on his spine and he couldn't walk. He didn't want to leave his daughter in St. Louis, but he had no choice because January, him and his wife separated. February, he was on a train. My son was on a train with his father when he died. So he started to eat stuff that his body was off of for 7 years due to cancer, which his diet totally eradicated cancer, but he started eating meats and stuff because he was depressed. So I brought him here. And then in March in St. Louis, his dad's mother died. So I had no one to take care of him or help me assist with the cancer like I did in the beginning. So I brought him here. And now my youngest son is just starting to reveal that he's really happy that I brought him to California because he was right here with us, even though none of them ever came to see him. I don't know what that's about either, but I just don't understand why things have to happen the way they do, especially to people of color. It seems like we get the worst end of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So
Oh,
you said you're in therapy. What other support are you receiving right now?
believe it or not, I have neighbors across the hall.
Mm-hmm.
And when my son passed away at home, he
Mm-hmm.
was right here with me. I was holding his hand when he died. And the lady across, well, my sister across the hallway, when she heard me squeal out, "No, please come back," she was the first person here, and she stayed with me for
Mm.
3 hours until my kids got here. And then she left, but she's been checking on me and having me. I go over there and eat dinner with them. And this is the part that I really didn't want to bring up, but I have to. They're, she's a white woman and she has a daughter, and they're like family because they see everything that's happening, and me and her relate because she has kids who treat her the same way that my kids that I still have treat me.
Mm.
So that's my support right now. That's the only one I have is her and her daughter, because my other kids, they just don't see the relevance of my pain as far as their brother dying, which I told them in the beginning, if I have to choose a favorite one, he was my favorite because four doctors said I would never have children. And here he was. So that to me was a miraculous thing. Like, okay, they said I never had babies. So they still don't comprehend that he was mine before he was ever theirs.
Got you. Got you. Yeah. Oh, big hugs to you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you. I am a little bit confused because I thought you said your son died
Thank
on the
you for allowing
train
me to,
with
because it
your
makes me feel
husband.
better. The more I talk about it. No, no, my husband died while they just happened to my son happened to get on the train with them. Okay, this is on a Friday. I spoke to my husband on a Friday. He said he wasn't feeling good. And since he didn't feel good, I automatically said, go to the hospital because you've been in the hospital twice for edema. Your heart is not good. Go to the, and he said he would go Monday.
Oh,
He died on a Tuesday. He was on the train going to the hospital on a Tuesday instead of a Monday. And our son just happened to get on the train with them, sitting next to his dad, and he died.
oh,
So
wow. The same
it's just
firstborn
the
son
whole thing
or a
is
different
like
son?
surreal because it keeps going through my brain like, yes, same
Yeah.
firstborn son.
Sometimes these things happen. It's like my friend, his brother, well, my old friend, his brother
Yeah.
was at work, and he had a heart attack at work. And when his employees came in, they thought he was sleeping. Like, they saw him slumped over, they thought he was sleeping. They just left him there to sleep. And then when they were like, "Wow, he's been asleep a long time," and
Oh, wow.
he was gone. He was gone. But yeah, it's like sometimes these things just happen, and it's like when it's a person's time, it's their time. You know,
Wow.
when it's their time, it's their time, and things happen that bring it so that their time comes when it's
Well,
their
my
time.
husband kind of did it to himself.
Oh wow, because if he was eating the foods again.
And the only reason why I say that is no, no, no. In the beginning, when I found out my son had cancer, I found out from uh, my mother called me and told me that it took him 20 minutes to get from the bed to the door, which the door was not even 3 feet away from the bed because
Oh
he had to
wow.
sleep close to the door in case something happened.
Okay.
And she called me and told me this, and I called him to find out what was going on. And we just happened to be doing a video chat. He did the video chat. I knew immediately something was not correct the way he looked. So I told him, get dressed and I'm going to get your dad to take you to the hospital. And he said, Daddy don't have time. I asked him earlier today, can he take me? He said,
Oh man, you
I
froze.
called across the street and I said,
Hold on, no, you froze. You
his
gotta go
mother answered
back
the phone.
because there's a little bit of
And
a
when
delay
she,
between your
oh,
video
did
and the
I?
broadcast. Yeah, you froze for a second. The last thing that I heard before you froze was you knew something wasn't right with your son because the way he was looking, and then after that it cut out.
I'm trying to turn off that Bluetooth because I think that may be the issue.
Okay, yeah, now you're in sync again. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just got a headphone and I wanted to block out some of the noise. But as I was saying, I called and his mother got him on the phone. And I kind of got crazy because I knew something life threatening was happening to my son. And here
Wait,
his
his
father is
mother
right
got him
across
on
the
the
street.
phone?
And he lived in the basement of his mother's home.
I thought
Yeah,
he was your son.
yeah. My husband. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna get it confused because they are both pretty much alike, but my son had a lot of my traits, which were the better parts of the trait.
Oh.
And what happened is when he got sick and I called his mom's house, which my husband lived with his mom, and our son lived across the street with his own apartment. You see where I'm going. So I moved. That's why I live in California, and he was in St. Louis. But he actually didn't know. He didn't realize our son was sick. So I just told him if he didn't get up and go get our son and take him to the hospital, I was going to put on a diaper, drive to St. Louis, kill every Johnson there is if anything happens to my baby. That's how serious I was about it. But I said, if you have to carry him, you carry him. About 2 months later, I found out that my son did fall down, and his wife told me that my husband literally picked him up, took him to the car, went to the hospital, stayed at the hospital till he found out what was going on, and they told him he was stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh, wow.
And that was in 2013. But once I talked to my son and I explained to him that your diet can actually fix Hodgkin lymphoma because that's at the surface of your skin, though that's the fluid carrying vessel. And a lot of people don't understand it, but it works. He went vegan and he was actually cancer-free for over 7 years. No, wait a minute, 5 years.
Your son.
And then my son.
Okay.
My son was cancer-free for over 5 years. Then in 2018, he got on the train with his dad just by coincidence, and his dad died. If his dad had went that Monday to the doctor, as I asked him to, and he promised me he would, I believe our son would be alive today.
Oh.
Just
wait, your son would be alive or your husband would be alive?
My son would be alive. My son would be alive because he watched his dad die, and right after his dad died, he started eating meats and pork and cheese, all these things. He had been on for 5 years.
Okay.
So it's like my husband was a catastrophe, bringing in everything else to ruin it as well. That's why I left, because I knew if I stayed, it wasn't going to be. He wasn't a violent man. He was just a drinker and a drugger. And I could compete against any woman any day. No, we were not divorced.
Did he have
I don't believe in divorce.
Okay. Did he at least have a pension or
well,
something?
No. Oh, yeah. I actually collected some monies when he passed away because he actually took insurance out on himself, I guess calling himself making up with me somehow, some way.
Okay. All right then.
It's a crazy story, but it's mine. And I just wanted to share it because
two people brought up stuff that really made me go, wow, the same things are happening to all of us. That's why I said it's so crazy that people of color have to have the same experiences constantly. And it's nothing that we really can do about it because it's just the curse of the other people who
No,
are doing this
there's
to
some
us.
things we can do about it.
Well, I'm talking about as far as death. Death actually, well, like you said, when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah. Well, everybody got to
So that's
go
the only thing.
sometime. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, he had to go. The husband had to go. He just took his son with them just by happenstance.
have you brought this theory up in therapy? And what did the
Yes,
people
I
in your
have.
therapy say when you brought up this theory that your husband took your son with him?
Well, the reason why I actually said that is because the therapist said, that's strange that he promised you he will go on Monday and he went on Tuesday, letting your son interact with him and seeing what happened, causing your son to eat things that he knew he wants. Because, sometimes that's what we do to comfort ourselves when someone dies. We kind of
Yeah.
eat. Yeah, and that's why I said when they said that, I didn't see it myself. I was like, how was that? That's not his fault. But then after I started looking at it a little bit, I realized, oh wow, he was a factor in our son dying because he died right in front of him when he could have went to the doctor on Monday as he
And died in
promised
a
me.
more convenient way?
No, not died. If he had went to the hospital the day before, he would have been fine because his heart stopped. His heart stopped. So when he complained about it Friday, he had Saturday and Sunday where his heart was still doing the same thing. If he had went Monday like he promised, he would have lived. I think he would have been able to intervene because he had edema. He had edema. And
How long have you been in therapy, Vanessa?
I've been in therapy for, my son's been gone since October, so since December, 6 months now.
Okay. How often do you see your therapist?
I see my therapist twice a week, and the other times I do phone calls with her because of the COVID thing.
So you see her more than twice in 1 week?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to tell your therapist, right, that you spoke with a life coach and that the life coach wants you to bring up with your therapist just exploring the the fact that you are blaming your husband and attributing his actions, your husband, with your son's decision to eat and eat things he wasn't supposed to or wasn't supposed to, and then ending up, relapsing, so to speak. I want you to just explore that with her, um, because I feel like you're seeking a way to make sense of everything that took place. Your husband died. He died when he died. If he would have
True.
went to the hospital on Monday, he could have. The thing is, the thing that's concerning to me is that you're creating a scenario for what could have happened, which is irrelevant because that's not what happened. He could have instead of really kind of seeing that these things came together in a culmination, because he could have gone to the hospital on Monday and your son could
That's
he could have gone out to go grab something to eat, or so I don't know, been going out to get some fresh air, and then your son could have, a series of events could have had your son walking down the street at the same time, and then he saw your son, and then he could have been so overjoyed and that he had a heart attack then, and it's like what happened the way that it happened. Your son did make a set of choices to eat the way that he ate. And even if he didn't eat the way that he ate, sometimes things just happen. When it's our time, it's our time. And the way that all of these pieces are moving together, you know, there's a lot of pieces that have to move together for us to be where it is that we are and end up where it is that we end up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't the one who brought up my husband being the blame. I just told the story about 2018 because she gave me a chance to tell the whole story before she said a word. And that took about a week. And once I actually started talking to her, she actually was the one who put that in me about if your husband had went to the doctor on Monday like he promised you, she's because I told her about how our situation was also, which I'm not trying to get into because that's not really important. I gave you the main part of it about the drugs and the drinking. And no, I'm not making excuses. Whoever just said that, I'm not making excuses because if I could do anything, I would like to have been the person who had passed away because that's the natural order, parents passing before their children. So to make sense of all of it, I believe that's why she gave me the factor of him, because my husband also knew that my son goes exercising on Tuesday. He knew that, but I guess he didn't know what time. But the thing of getting on the train with him just by coincidence actually made him figure out something that wasn't correct with our son. It's just, I can't explain how I see it. In my head, it's nobody's fault. In my head. But she made it seem as though my husband had something to do with it as well.
Yeah, you know
Because
what? And this is why I want you to bring it up with her because sometimes, you know how, I'm sure because you've lived long enough for people to have said, "Hey, Vanessa, do you remember when we were young and XYZ happened?" And they have a full memory of it and you don't. And it meant so much to them, but for you, you're just like, "Wow, I don't even remember that day." Has that ever happened to you?
Tanya, if I tell you this, you're not going to believe me, but I'm the one that remembers everything my friends forget.
Okay, well, either way, vice
Yeah,
versa.
but I
So
know what you're speaking of.
my point in bringing
Yeah,
it up is that there are different situations that mean a different thing to to different people. So like the same two people
true.
could be in the same situation and one person will have a completely different takeaway, right?
True.
So when it comes to what your therapist said, I wasn't there when your therapist said this, right?
Yeah,
However, I want you to
true.
bring it back up with her because the way that you interpreted what it is that she said is if your husband or your ex-husband had something to do with your son dying. And I want you to explore that thought with her more if you could do
Okay.
that, because
I will,
I think it's
definitely.
important for you to get clarity on what she may have been trying to express, because I personally cannot imagine that your therapist would infer that your husband participated in a set of actions that that resulted in your son's death by him happening to be on the train and not going. There's a certain set of circumstances that came together and things happened the way that they did happen. So I want you to speak with her and just tell her that those are the thoughts that you're having and that that is what you interpreted as her saying, and just say, "You know what? I want to get some clarity on that and see whether or not that's what you meant, because that's what I've taken from it. And I have been feeling this sort of way and I wasn't feeling that way before you brought that up. So if you could just have that kind, and just let me know what comes out of that." Okay?
I sure will, Tanya. And you're correct. It is something. It's in my journal about what she said because I didn't understand why she would blame him. And then I said, you know what, journal it. That way you can come back to it when you're reading through your
Yeah.
journal to reassess everything. But I'm glad you brought it up because I wouldn't have got back to that until like the end of July. So thank you
Mm-hmm.
for that because I have a session with her Monday, so I'll bring it up. I'm noting it right now, as a matter of fact,
Okay.
to bring it up again. So thank you for hearing me out. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for support. But thank you guys for criticism too, because some of the criticism is a good thing, but I'm not making excuses because I don't know what happened, how it happened. All I know is that I don't have my son anymore. That's all
Right.
I
And
know.
you're still grieving. So the grieving takes time. Grieving takes time.
Yeah, it
And I
does.
believe one of the stages of grief is oh, I forgot the 5 stages of grief, but I believe one of them might. So the first one is denial, right? And then
Yes,
anger, acceptance is the last
except.
one. And then you can also volley back and forth between them. The 5 stages of
Mm-hmm.
grief, I need to go refresh my studies. But thank you so much for sharing your story with us this evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have Morticia coming up. Is that your name, Morticia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let
No,
me get.
ma'am.
Oh, all right. So welcome in. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I like your show. I
Thank
got your
you.
book too.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
But
talk to us. We're
I
all just having a conversation tonight.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, I know. I was listening to what the ladies were saying, talking about
I okay,
what they're going
your
through,
audio is
because a
messing
lot of us
up.
going through the same stuff.
Your
Especially because of the COVID.
Yeah, your audio is messing up. And I need you to get your camera turned to the side, please, so that it can auto rotate.
Like
Okay,
this.
perfect. Yes, there we go. Yes. All right. So
My
talk to
bad. Can
us.
y'all hear me?
We can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. But
That's all good.
yeah, I was listening to what the Yeah, I was listening to what them ladies was saying,
Mm-hmm.
talking about how they've been struggling and dealing with so much stuff during this COVID. And then because my family and my daughters they started in needing to talk to people like to get help with like therapy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um but this is what bothers me about that, because this is the thing right here, because this is what really kind of scares me, because you know how you talked to that lady just now when you asked her the question, you said, talk to your therapist and ask her, is this what she's meaning? Because when I first started going through my divorce and stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
first had to start dealing with counselors and guardian ad litems and people in positions that, in my, me not being knowledgeable about it, you would think they are like knowledgeable and they know what's
Yeah.
going on, so you trust them simply because I see that you are certified in your practice. But the thing is that scares me is because once I started going through it, I started to see that the counselors sometimes they be biased, or they won't be telling you the right thing, and then they have like uh especially if it's like a black woman coming in there, they already
Mm-hmm.
got it in their mind what they think about you. So it's like it don't matter how nice you act to them or whatever, it's like they still have a problem even though they don't say it,
You know
because
what
I
does
know for a
you
fact.
know what does matter? You know what does matter, Monica? I'm sorry, Morticia. I'm sorry. There's a person commenting whose name is Monica on the screen. What does matter is finding the right therapist for you. That's what matters the most. Because there's a lot of different people out there. Not everybody's a good fit. So what you have to do is you have to try out different therapists until you find one that you trust. If you find a therapist who you feel has biases against you because you're a woman of color, that's not the right therapist for you. You've got to talk to and ask questions of your therapist. There's a lot of people, and I was just talking to a family member the other day who went to couples counseling, and the counselor, according to my family member, was um, taking the side of their partner. And I was like, and
Mhm.
so my family member was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to go back to therapy. And I'm like, could it be that that just wasn't the right therapist for you? Could it be that just wasn't the right
Exactly.
therapist? Because Listen, I had a Caucasian male therapist a few years ago. I asked questions about what their qualifications were, with what type of degrees they have, because you need to know whether or not your therapist is a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a sociologist, etc. So you need to find out what they are. And then from there, hold on, let me the people are having some problems with the chat. So there. Now we got no more chat problems, right? Because the chat is off the screen, right? So now we're done with that, right? So I went in to see him and I was telling him about what was going on with me. And he was like, well, you seem like a smart young lady. This issue isn't really that big, right? And the issue is that it was big to me, big enough for me to want to come into therapy, and it had
Right.
nothing to do with whether or not I was smart or anything like that. And I didn't go back. I went and I found a
Right.
different therapist who I vibed with. I went in for one session with the next woman and it was a much better fit. And then I continued for a few sessions with her until I had resolved the issue that I was going through. So every therapist, even for a person like me, for anyone, every therapist is not the right therapist for everybody, And if you
Right.
feel like you're being judged, or if your therapist is not black, or you think they got some issues against black people, or whatever the case may be, you know.
Right. But the thing, I'm sorry, yes, ma'am. But this is the thing right here that because with situations like that, ladies, like her have it, because she deals with her therapist, through whatever, I don't know, I guess avenue that she gets it. But then there's some people that don't really deal with, like, maybe not really deal with it, but I guess maybe they're just not, like, I don't really do the hospitals too much. So once all the problem started or whatever, and then I had to start dealing with these people, like I said, if you don't have a lot of money, you can't really just jump from place to place, because from the places I've seen growing up in the area I live in, it's been the same places because my mom had to go to the places. So I know these places, and
Let me just let me just say this to you, Morticia. Um, Medicaid pays for therapy.
Right.
And all you have to do is contact them and say, I want a list of therapists who are in the network. If there
Right.
is, and they will provide a list, and you can choose the area, how large of an area you want them to search through, etc. So there's no reason for us to sit back and be like, oh, I'm being forced to go and see the type of therapist I don't want to see. You have
Right.
options, you have choices, and you have got to advocate for yourself to be able to get the assistance that you need.
Yes, ma'am. And that's the thing. I was thinking about it for myself, because I do want to start doing things like that. But with when it comes to my girls, the only reason that I ran into like a big block with the Medicaid is because my ex-husband has them under his health insurance. So when I went to try to get them on there, they basically made an issue about that. So I can still get her to a different therapist, because like she said, when she talked to the lady, she really wasn't feeling anything because of the way, like, the tone of the lady and stuff. And the thing is, I understood what she was saying, because when I had to deal with these people that I thought were the people, like, who were supposed to be mature, the people who got their degrees, I seen that it was really not what I thought. Like, these people were not, I don't know, like, not to say anything bad about them or talk down on their intelligence, but they're really not that bright. So I just get real nervous when it comes to stuff like that, because my girls are young. And so my thing is, I tell them all the stuff that I know to tell them as women, as a woman, but I don't really know what to tell them with stuff like that. So that's why, I try to talk to the lady, the professional lady. But like I said, the
How old are
thing
your
is,
daughters? Just got curious.
I got two girls. My oldest daughter, she's gonna be 14 tomorrow. Tomorrow's her birthday.
Oh, wonderful. Tell her we said happy
Yeah, and
birthday.
oh, I will. Yeah, she's my little poo-poo, so she's about to be 14. And then her younger sister is Emmy, and she is going to be 13 in November. So they're right
Okay.
behind each other.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Morticia, contact you said your ex-husband?
Yes, ma'am.
So contact
Their
his
dad.
insurance, contact the carrier and see about getting a list of providers in network in your area or even a little bit outside of your area, depending on how you want to travel or what area you think is better. And then call up each one and
Mm-hmm.
ask them questions. If the therapist is not willing to answer questions on the phone, I did an entire video about how to find a therapist who is right for you. So I will are you on my Facebook page or YouTube page?
Your YouTube.
Okay, so I will inside of the comments area of this video, I will put I'll put a link to the video. Um, you can also search through Tanya T on my page. You can search for the word therapy or therapist because there are just certain questions like what type of degree do you have? Where did you go to school? What's your specialty? What types of things do you like assisting people with? And just,
Right.
ask them questions. And it's not so much the questions that you're asking because what type of degree they have is not really that important. How they answer the question is, how they respond to you, how they regard your desire to know that.
Right. Exactly. Yes,
So
ma'am.
so just ask questions and get a feel for your therapist's temperament, get a feel for how their office is run. Does their secretary or assistant stop them from speaking with you? Is the secretary or assistant accommodating? So take time to just interview each one of your therapists. Okay.
Exactly.
Especially
Yeah,
since these therapists are going to be dealing with your children.
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I'm new to this stuff, so I'm trying to do it the right way. Um, but yeah, it just like when the lady was talking about that, going to her therapist, and it's just like, I don't know, it made me think about that because it's just really hard to find people to trust. Like, they don't have ulterior motives. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna look into
I just need to say that is an affirmation. It's hard to find people to trust is an affirmation. And if you are speaking these affirmations become truth because you're speaking them into existence. You're speaking them and you are affirming that that is the way that things are.
right, right, right. Yeah, I got your book and I've been reading that.
You've been reading the
And
book
yes, ma'am.
or you've been writing in the book? Reading or just write? What we doing with it?
Oh, well, I don't want to write in the book, so I just been writing on a little journal. But just
Why are you not writing in the book?
in case I want to give it to my daughter.
The book is $19.99. Write in your book. Write in your
Yeah,
book.
yeah, you're right.
If you
You're
if
right.
you want to give it to your daughter, you can get another $19.99 and get a book for her rather than you not writing in your book. It says it in the very beginning of the book this is your book. You have to make it your own and know that you deserve to write in your book. There's a lot of people who say the book is too beautiful to write in.
It
I
is.
get that. But you
You don't.
deserve
I mean,
it. Spoil yourself. Spoil yourself.
you're
Let's
right.
start. Self-love starts with you. Spoil yourself.
Right. Right. And you're so right. But it is pretty. And I guess some people have really nice handwriting. So my chicken scratch, I just don't want to ruin that book. But I mean, I'll write in it definitely. But yeah, so I've been trying not to
Where's
watch
your
my
book? Where's your book? Go get it. Go grab it. And grab a pen.
and a pen.
Yes, because you're gonna
Uh-oh.
write in this book right now.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. And a pen. Can I use a pencil?
I see some Day of the Dead stuff up around the room. Are you part Mexican?
No, ma'am. I got that from my friend. She's Honduran, and she
Oh.
passed. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. But
Okay. All right,
can
you
I
got
get a
your pen
pencil?
with you? No, a pen. It's your
Okay.
book. You deserve to write in your book. And for all of you
Okay.
out there who have my book, it is your book now. Write in your book. Write in your book. Self love starts with you saying, I deserve nice things. I deserve to be able to write in my $20 book. I see Katrina got her book out. Is your book written in, Katrina? Put it close to the camera. Let me see. Let's
Andrea,
see.
back. You know what pens are?
Oh, okay. Good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So you writing in your book. Let's see who else we have here. Okay. We got you. We got you. Um, Jennifer, we see you laughing over there. You got your book?
I finally got my pencil. I couldn't find no
Oh,
pen.
okay. You saved Jennifer. You saved her. Mm-hmm. I just see a message over here. I don't want to write in my book. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so let's see. Let's see you write the first thing. First thing you're gonna rewrite.
Okay. I've already been rewriting the.
I'm talking about in the book.
Okay. Okay. So you really want us to write in these books? I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yes, and we want to see after you have written in it.
But come on. Okay. Please don't judge my handwriting.
Nobody is judging your handwriting. It's not about your handwriting. It's about writing in your book. Your handwriting is beautiful. It's good enough. It's your book. It's your handwriting. You could read what you wrote. That looks like a
Okay.
pencil. I see a pen. No. Go get a
It's
pen.
all I got.
No, you go find a pen. You go find a pen. You got a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old child. Somebody in that house got a pen.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
back. I'll get and I get the pen.
You see how she tried to do the okey doke with us? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. So Jennifer, we coming back to you now until she till come on, Jennifer. Jennifer, we talking to you now. You on the screen. Come on now, we talking to you. Let's see if we can. I can't get your thing to unmute. Hmm. It's not one. So you don't have a mic on? You lucky now she's back. Okay. All right. All right, Morticia, let's see your pen.
And you know what's so crazy? Because I watched a little short video of you today and I said to myself, she is so petty. And you really are.
I ain't petty. I'm determined. And I am exacting. And this is self-love right here. Writing in your book. Talking about I'm petty.
Exactly. I was watching that video. Okay,
Gargle,
so
gargle,
this is
gargle.
what I was like, what in the world? I cannot with this lady. I cannot. Oh my God, it was too much. But thank you. It was everything I needed. It was everything I needed. Yeah.
That is so
You guys
funny.
get the clown and I just be watching. I'm like, because I know these guys are mad.
You know
Yeah, I
he
know
was
they'd be mad.
unhinged in his next video. He painted on a beard and everything. It was weird. I decided not to report on it because it looked like he was trying to get attention at that point. He took like a marker and painted a beard on
I,
his face. I said, I'm leaving this alone. Because like I
stop
said,
it. Just stop it.
if he holler out my name on the street and I see him walking up fast on me, I'm running. I ain't standing there. I'm out of there, gone. Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, that video, because I think every time those guys get on there and talk about that stuff, I don't trust it. I always feel like they're pandering, because the thing is how they acted don't never line up with what they're saying. And then he
Yeah.
sat there and talked about how he loves black women. Then he sat there and was talking to those women crazy in the comments.
Yeah, not only
This
in
the
the
one.
comments, in the video too. Okay, so let's see your first write in your workbook. Let's see.
Okay,
Turn it
okay.
to the camera. Let's see. Oh, wait, okay. Let's see. Ah, she wrote in it. Yay! Everybody give
Now
her a
that
round of applause. She wrote in her book. Yes, we are happy for
look,
you.
these are look. I've been writing on these little papers right here,
Okay, you could write on those too.
and
But write in your
writing
book.
in my other book.
Okay, good.
But but what the lady said was right. It's a real pretty book. You hate to just write on it. If I had pretty handwriting, I'd dribble all over it, but I don't want to defile it. But
Yeah, but but the writing in the book is one of the first examples of self-love, loving yourself enough to know that you matter. It's your book. You matter. You
right, I
deserve
got
nice
emotional.
things. You deserve to write in something pretty.
Right, exactly. That's when I got emotional, when I read the first when I seen how pretty it was, and then when I read the first
We can't
page,
see your face
just
anymore. All we see is chest in the camera.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
I'm
quite all
bad with
right. I'm sure there's many people enjoying the view.
oh, trust me. Look, it's nothing to get crazy about, I promise.
You
But
listen, that's an affirmation right there.
I know I talk bad all the time. I'm working on that. I promise
Okay.
I
So
am.
then
I really am. I know
go ahead and
when I
say something nice about yourself now then. You said something, not so nice very easily. So let's say something nice. Go ahead.
okay. Oh, come on now.
I mean, it was so easy for you to say something not so nice. So let's that same energy. Come on, say something nice about yourself.
I got two beautiful girls, two daughters.
Okay, that's about your daughter. It's about yourself.
I am healthy.
Okay, I know that's right. Okay,
That's
you could.
but can I tell you something? Just like what those ladies were talking about, what they was going through, because a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. Because I try not to get too upset about the stuff that I go through, because at least I'm healthy. Because a lot of people are struggling with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, it's more than just you are more than just healthy. You know what? Write in that book every night. You have a lot to be thankful for. You have a
Yes,
lot to be
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
thankful for. So we appreciate you coming forward. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Tanya.
All right, big hugs to you. Hug, 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 hug.
Oh,
All
I love you.
right. Love you
Bye.
too. Let's see who else. It looks like you don't have your name up at the bottom. Is this my robin, my butterfly lashes, pretty wings? Unmute and come forward. Oh no, that's Lashandra. Come forward, Lashandra.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I have my book. I've been writing.
Oh, see, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You're all smiles tonight. So what has you so happy?
Um, I don't know. Well, I went to work today. I deliver mail, so I'm a mail
You're
carrier.
a postal
So it was a
person?
good day. I am. So when you start talking crazy about the
Uh,
post office,
the postal. Oh, so would you rather me say nothing and just endure it? You sound like one of these men in the
no,
manosphere.
no,
You just want me to endure the
no.
postal abuses?
I'm sorry. No, no. Tell the truth.
Thank
It's
you.
it's difficult. It's difficult. But yeah,
Okay.
today was a good day. And then I went with my friend, my good best friend. She just had a baby and we
Oh,
finally got to
nice.
hang out.
Yes,
Yeah, so
all
today has
these
been a good day.
pandemic babies about to start popping out now. Well, they've been popping out. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
it's
nice.
been
So
a good
how much
day.
did the baby weigh and length, do you
6
know?
pounds. Okay, 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Wow, that's a big
And
baby.
yeah, it was a good size, good size. I don't remember the length, but
Okay.
it's a boy and his name is
Oh,
Isaiah.
oh, nice.
Mhm. Yeah,
Nice,
he's
nice.
beautiful.
How wonderful. Okay. So what's on your heart and mind at this moment?
Mm, I'm I don't really have anything.
Well, we
I'm
like
just
your shirt. It's
chilling.
very cute. Thank you for sharing
Thank
with us.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna pull somebody who's over here eating at 11:14 at night. Come on, Stefan, talk to us and let us know what you munching on at almost midnight.
Oh my goodness. Why are you in my business, Tanya?
We ain't in your business. We trying to help you. What you eating at this time of night?
um, okay, so it's kind of a lot. I got some quinoa, some tomatoes, some spinach. It's basically vegan pizza, but like, yeah. So that's what I got going
You
on right
eating
now.
pizza?
Hmm. Vegan,
Okay.
all vegan, no,
Just
no
because it's
meat, no
vegan
dairy.
doesn't mean that. Look, I want you to look into the meridians of the sun and what eating late does to the body. Okay. I
Okay,
want
the
you to look into
meridian.
the, yes, look into the meridians of the sun, what eating late does to the body. You know,
Okay.
I just want you to look into that. Because even if what you're eating is vegan, after we eat, our body goes through a series, a procession of
Hmm.
changes, in which insulin spikes to be able to get the sugars down and stuff. So go ahead now, just do your research on it. I want you to be
I
happy and
will.
healthy and all of
I
that.
will.
Healthier. You are happy and healthy.
Yes,
Healthiest
I
that you
am
can
happy
be.
and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yes.
wrote that in my book.
Oh, let's see your writing. Is that
Want to see my
food on the front
writing?
of your book?
No, don't be in my business.
Because there's something on there that's not supposed to be on the heart part. You done dropped some spinach down on the front of your book? Oh my goodness.
What do you want to see?
Anything. Let's just see the writing in the book.
Okay, I like this one. I am worthy of love and affection. I like this one.
Oh, that's one of my favorites too. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
don't know if you can see it.
Yes, we see it. Thank you. All
Yeah,
right.
I really like that one.
Wonderful. Yes. Yes. All of
And
them
there's
in there. Oh, okay. Well, we don't need to see your whole journal because people gonna be reading your business now.
true.
Yes, for somebody who don't want people in your business, you sure put it out there.
I did a little bit, didn't I?
We're gonna let you finish eating. Let's see how it looks
Okay.
though, cause
Are you sure?
yeah, sure.
It looks, because it's not like where you eat it like a pizza. It's all like, okay. It looks like meat, but it's not meat.
Oh, how interesting. Okay, did you
I
make that
don't
yourself or you
know.
got it from the store? That looks delicious.
Oh, I made it. I made it.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got Chef Estefani.
No, not Chef Stephanie. But yeah. Oh, there's some mushrooms in here too and some peppers. I forgot.
Okay.
So I got a
All
lot
right.
going on.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's
Okay.
see who else we have here. Erin, you gonna come and say hello to us? New mama.
Aaron.
Hello.
Hi. So how is the baby?
Oh, I'm not a new mom.
Hmm.
No.
Oh my gosh. That's Kendra.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
Is
getting
it?
you confused with
Oh yeah, it
Kendra.
is.
Doesn't she look like her? for a split second until you
No.
realize that it's not? Hush. I
Yeah,
know I'm
my
not the
kids are
only
old.
one. I know I'm not the only one. She doesn't. She just light complected like her. You two do not look alike. You don't look alike, but I got you confused for a moment. All right, so Erin, tell us what's on your heart and mind. Jennifer, you don't think Jennifer, you got to reconnect your mic because it's not connected. But go ahead. So what's on your heart and mind this evening?
Another
Oh, nothing much. I've just been trolling some wannabe scammers.
Oh,
They've been trying to scam me on Facebook, so I've been having fun with them.
Scam you out of what?
Like they're pretending to be family members, and then they tell me about some government program, and then they proceed to ask me for some money. So I know that it's not them from the jump because of how they start the DM. I'm like, that's not her. And then they start, I need some money right now. Can you send me some money? So I just play with them and make them think that they're fooling me. And then I trick them into giving me their Cash App tag. And then I report them to Cash App.
Oh,
so
nice.
it's pretty
Okay.
fun. Yeah.
Well, that does
Having a
sound
good
like
time.
fun. All right.
It is fun.
Thank you. Let's see who else we have in the building. All right. So we spoke to Vanessa, Joanna, Katrina. Jennifer's mic is not working. Allie is here. Allie, come say hello to us. Let's see how you doing.
Salutations. How's everybody doing?
Hi. Oh, I like your off the shoulder top. Shoulders looking nice.
Dress,
oh,
thank
go
you.
ahead, girl. All right. So what's on your heart and mind this evening?
I don't know. If I say it, I don't want to get banned.
Oh, it's one of those type of hot nights, huh?
No, it's not like that. It's more or less, I just remember listening to how you would talk about how, besides your commercial, getting randomly unsubscribed. And I've always wondered, my biggest question, and I talk about this with my teenage daughters because they have a YouTube channel that they're developing.
Okay.
And hold on, just.
Uh-oh. It looks like she got bumped out. Now Erin's back up on the screen. All right, so let's pull Jennifer forward. Jennifer, come forward and say hello to the people.
I'm randomly unsubscribed and I've always wondered.
You have a delay. Oh my Lord, this is confusion over here.
Channel that they're developing.
Jennifer, we can hear you. You know what? Ever since, listen, Godfrey is not on this broadcast. He ain't gonna get you. No one can hear you. Let's Daphne, come to the front because I don't know what Jennifer's doing. She's playing around. Daphne, come say hello. Hey, Daphne.
How are you guys doing?
Hi, are you working as a caterer?
No, I do security for Pfizer. I'm at work right now.
So you over there guarding the Viagras?
No, we don't have that at my facility.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we don't want to hear too much. Pfizer's controversial right about now. So you over there guarding the vaccines then? Huh?
They're always controversial. We always get PETA protests in front of our building.
Really? What you all are testing on animals?
Yeah, at this location we do small animals like mice, rats.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you're guarding all the stuff over there. You working a night shift?
Yeah, I'm the overnight supervisor.
Oh, you're a supervisor, huh? How many people are you supervising? Be careful not to show any labels or anything or signs inside the camera.
Yeah, right. Nothing will really show up.
Okay.
I have 4 people on my crew.
Oh, okay. And what time? What you working all night until what time?
7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh goodness! But you don't look wide awake, Daph. What's going on?
I'm tired today. My daughter had a soccer tournament, so I didn't get no rest. I didn't. We was at the field all day. I was there for like 6 hours.
Really?
So no rest for me today. Yeah.
What time did the soccer match start?
Our tournament started at 11 a.m.
So you got off at 7 and had to be there at 11?
Yes.
The
And
things
then
a
I was
mother
there
does.
until, yeah. And I was there until 5:30. Then I had to bring her home and,
Then you had to
now
go
I'm at
right back
work.
to work.
Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
I don't know how you're going to make it to the morning without falling asleep because you look like if a soft pillow was right there behind you, that you and that pillow would be best friends.
I should be up in about an hour. Once I get my blood moving, I'm a night person now, so
Okay.
I'll be awake in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, thank you so much. What's on your heart and mind?
What's on my heart? I'm just happy that the end of the school year is almost over and my daughter will be spending the whole summer with my mother. Get a
Oh,
break.
but she just gonna come back spoiled.
We're Haitian. She doesn't get spoiled.
Wait, what's going on? What you trying to say about Haitian grandparents? Wait, what are you saying? So she's not gonna
Long
get an
story
iPad.
short,
She's not getting an iPad
no.
and oh, okay. How old is she?
14.
Oh, she's big. Okay. And she doesn't have an iPad yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She has a Microsoft Surface. I bought for her for her birthday because she's into anime and drawing and stuff. So she wants to start doing her drawing all her animes and doing her things right now. So she was
Okay.
doing good until I had to take it away now. She don't have the Surface right now.
Oh, wait. What did she do that made you have to take it away?
Not doing her homework.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like Allie is back and it looks like you walking the floor. So we'll let you finish walking
Yeah.
your floor. We're going to check on you by the time the broadcast is over and see if the phone is put down and we see you laid out somewhere. All right, then.
All
Thank you,
right.
Daphne.
Bye.
Yeah,
Hey, you're back.
Somebody was calling me. I hate that. I'm constantly on my phone. I need to get a new phone and a new computer, but that's another story.
So
So
why you
before,
hate it that people are calling you? You know how many people wish they could get their phone is dry like the Sahara.
because sometimes when you only have one phone and I need to update, it's an old iPhone 7 that
Oh, okay.
it just constantly just does its own little wonky thing.
Oh,
But
okay.
the question I was going to ask was the reason why I brought all that up is because I know a lot of YouTubers complain about COPA, which is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, but won't do anything to try to stop it or prevent it. And my daughters and I talk about that all the time. Just like the other young lady that you were talking to, my daughters who are 14 and 13, they draw their own anime. They do their own YouTube channel. I'm sorry. She's like,
Oh,
I don't want to bore you.
I'm not bored. It's just late. I'm not
Yeah,
usually up at
that
this
is true
time.
too. Yeah, it is. And all the stuff that you can ban and not ban and this, that, and the other. And it's very annoying. And my thing is, why don't they ever, instead of complaining about it, why don't they ever go after the politician who created it, which is named Edward Markey out of Massachusetts?
What's wrong with COPA?
My problem with COPA is it cherry picks who to ban, who not to ban, Google and YouTube. And sometimes when it comes down to, I guess what that other lady says about the woman's spirit and the man's spirit, it seems like with the woman's spirit, when they make comments, they automatically get banned, automatically. But with certain men, when they troll, it seems like they just stay up there, no matter how many times you report it.
So hold on, what does this have to do with your daughter's channels, though?
Depending on what they like to do, because their channels are supposed to be geared to teenagers. They're not. It's not to little kids. And again, sometimes with anime, with certain, I guess, sexual innuendos. Not saying that's what they put in their animes, but just certain types of content would, even if you say, okay, this is not for kids, this is not for like kids that are 12 and younger to watch, you still can get fined or banned from it. That's what I have an issue with.
Really?
In a way, yes.
When you say fined.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You said you can get fined.
Correct. You can get fined or you can get your channel taken down.
I didn't know that they were fining people here on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. They've been doing that for a while.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Hold on. I need to look this up. COPA fines? Wow, I'm learning something new.
And another thing, like I said, it's not like I'm trying to attack the gentleman personally, but it's just Marky's the author of it. I don't know how to explain this. I've tried before back in 2020 and on your channel and a couple other channels, but I had a different name. And when I started talking about it, started saying, well, instead of complaining and, excuse my French, bitching and moaning, why don't you write to Marky and tell him, listen, you need to either ratify or, get rid of the whole damn bill. My channel got taken down 2 weeks later. And I still, to this day, cannot get back into it. I've contacted Google many a times about this situation. And they just say, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the hell happened.
I don't know what happened. What happened?
Well, my belief is after going and saying, hey, listen, you need to go right to Edward and tell them this, this bill has been doing nothing but causing rifts besides how you should say it, between Black women and Black men, what gets banned and what doesn't get banned. Okay, I'm tired of these notifications. Sorry about that. Besides that, just the cherry picking. Everybody complains about it. If you go and search on Google, YouTube, and type in COPA, the first things that will pop up would be, I hate COPA, I effing hate COPA. Really? And it's just like, yes. And
That's
it's just
so
like YouTube already.
I've been making videos for so long and never have I ever thought about any of this. Let me see. COPA.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll hold on, let me put this up on the screen. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, my display is not here. Hold on, let me fix this. All right. So this is the page, and I typed in COPA and something about COPA 13 plus content. This video is so important. The COPA law, COPA and Q&A, YouTube COPA kids. My Creamy invited me to XD clan. What in the world?
I don't know what the heck that is.
Fail. GDPR.
It needs to.
How interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to watch some of these. Protecting kids' privacy on YouTube. See, but I don't see how this has anything to do with adults. That's the thing that's confusing me.
The reason why it's confusing, I guess, is because that it does, even though it's supposed to be for children, it still extends to content creators that make content for adults. It does, like, you let's see, other places you can look at besides, I don't want to promote Wikipedia because, Wikipedia is usually peer reviewed. But if you look at that, or you go to Marky's website, which is markysenate.gov, and if you click on about him, it will tell you he is the author of this law. And I don't know what else to do. I'm only one person. I've tried to start a petition last year.
But what is the issue? So you said they cherry pick, and that
they do
COPA laws.
Take your channel, for instance. If there's a troll that may say something that is derogatory or negative towards Black women, like talking about your hair or your nails or this, and or violence, which can be triggering to some besides also you. Sometimes those comments are not sometimes those comments, even if they're reported, they still stay there.
Okay.
And for some women, when they make comments back, if somebody reports it, it's gone in like a nanosecond.
Got you. Interesting.
That's what I have an issue with, and so does my daughters. I said,
okay,
well,
what about a different platform?
A different platform. Facebook, I don't think Zuckerberg is going to listen to him. Now, there was an article in The Hill that my daughter pulled up about Edward Markey. He had tried back in, I want to say it was, this is June, right? So in March, sending a letter to Zuckerberg telling him that he needs to do something about, again, about the content, like how it is on YouTube. Zuckerberg has never responded. He also thinks that Google and YouTube should be punished a crackdown on content creators a lot more for violating COPPA laws. Google.
That's not my question. My question is about you, and instead of making content on YouTube, what about making content on Facebook or other platforms, TikTok, Instagram? Why YouTube?
Well, at the time it was just YouTube, because it was to me just a platform where it was like more people than you would reach more people than Facebook or Twitter or anything like that.
Okay, that was but what about right now? Because it sounds like this is something you're still going through.
I have said something on Facebook about it, but again, it's only up to the people who want to listen.
I'm not like, talking about saying anything. I'm talking about creating content and having creating content on Facebook instead of YouTube.
You're right, but I have created content. I have talked about it before.
You have talked about. I'm talking about because so you said that there was some.
Sorry.
Huh?
I said I was kind of confused. I'm sorry about that.
No, maybe I'm confused because you said that the issue was that one of the things on your heart and mind was something that you really couldn't talk about because you didn't want to get banned, and that it had to do with COPPA and you not liking COPPA, and you had a page and it was taken down off of YouTube, and you wrote to them and they didn't reinstate your page.
Correct.
And I'm saying, have you tried creating a page on Facebook? That way you can create content and make your videos, and your daughters can make their videos on Facebook.
That part, I have created content on Facebook for that. My daughters have not. I don't know. That's up to them if they want to do that or not. But I have done that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I can say this, Facebook also has wide reach. Facebook has a lot of people on Facebook. And so if creating content on one platform is not conducive, because at the end of the day, the platforms really don't owe us. They don't owe us the ability to create content on their platform. And we have to do what we need to do for us. So if you really want to create content and there's one site that's not working for you, maybe we can try a different way to get our content made and displayed.
Right. Absolutely.
One thing I want us to be cognizant of is that the human body is an amazing design. We are designed beautifully and wonderfully, and we can become addicted to our emotions. Well, we do become addicted to our emotions, and we feel the same emotions every day. And so we have to take a concerted effort to feel the emotions that we want to feel during the day, so that those emotions can become habit. Because what will happen is, if you don't feel a certain emotion, you will, I believe homeostasis is the desire of the body to want to keep things the same, or to regulate and keep things the same. When it comes to our emotions, we feel the same emotions each day. And if you go a few days without feeling a certain emotion, you will try to feel that emotion and find a way to feel that emotion. And so I noticed that, when you started talking, there was somebody else who had come forward who was expressing, discontent earlier. When you started talking, she was like, yeah, that's right. Right. And it's like we then gravitate towards people who are expressing and emoting in ways that are familiar to us, that we like to feel. Because, like, even though the feeling of the emotion may not feel good, there's a part of us that likes to feel that, and we seek out ways to feel that, and we seek out other people to be in relationship with people who will also help us feel those feelings, and so we have to just make a concerted effort to just shift. If something is not working one place, shift to another place. If it's not working there, maybe it's not. If you try everything, then maybe it's not meant to be. If it is meant to be, then make it happen somehow, you know?
Yes. Makes sense.
Yeah, I love your makeup. Where did you go today?
I went out. I had to run some errands and visit a friend. That's all. There's really nothing much to do in where I'm at. I'm near Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
There really isn't much to do there.
Really? Oh, I don't know much about Fayetteville, but nice, nice. Well, you look very lovely. So thank you for sharing what's on your heart and mind.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay. I think, we have someone new in here, Willy and the Green Vegan. Willy, come forward. Can you get your camera turned to the side, Willy, please? Let's get your cam on landscape.
Hello?
Okay, let's see. Can you get your camera on landscape? Can you turn it to the side?
Hello?
Oh, these days. Willy? Yes, thank you. There we go.
Yes.
All right. So talk to us. What's on your heart and mind? You came in late.
Yeah, I know. I just be missing everything. I'm not really tech savvy on the technology.
It's okay. It's okay. We got you. So what's on your heart and mind this evening? Oh, the man done froze.
Adult nap.
I can't hear you. We couldn't hear you for the longest.
Yeah, I kept pushing different buttons.
Why are you pushing all these buttons if we hear you with what? Now we can't hear you again.
Trying to get the top list. I don't know.
Okay, we'll come back to you. That Green Vegan. We'll come back to you, Willy. Don't worry. We'll come back.
Okay.
All right. We'll try to work it out, okay?
I don't know.
All right. Green Vegan, come for Kelly.
Hey, Tanya.
Hi. Everybody's looking so fresh-faced this evening.
Because I don't know where my other earphones are about here. So.
Lord have mercy. All right, go listen. I was just looking at this. I was looking at this video of this lawyer who was in court, and he had a cat filter on his camera. And it was a cute little kitty cat too, and he was like, I think it's a filter. The little cat's mouth was moving. He was like, there's some sort of filter on here. My granddaughter's trying to help me take it off. I'm ready to go forward, but I'm not a cat. And the judge was like, well, we know you're not a cat. Because there's a little kitty on the thing and his mouth was moving and stuff. All right. So go ahead. So what's on your heart and mind this evening, Kelly?
You know, everything was going like really good. I had made a comment before because that live just put me in such a great space. I told you I watched it twice in a row. I'm like, that's 8 hours.
Oh, that was your comment earlier? Lord, child.
Yeah. I had to watch it twice.
What was it about that video that put you in a great space?
Because it was just so organic. Like, I'm the kind of person that, a lot of this scripted stage television they have nowadays, it's just so, I don't know, it's just so fake. and it's to have something kind of real and from the heart and off. I was like, that's talent. That's talent.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, put me in a good mood. And then
which one? The 8-hour video, that boondoggle? How did that put you in a good mood? That was too much with this man going wild on screen.
It was funny because I watched the whole thing live and then I went to sleep and I woke up and I had to watch it all over again. And I just, I'm here for it. But I tried to jump on earlier. I was having technical problems. I couldn't get on. It was double everything. So I've been back and forth.
Yeah,
in the chat
we're
and
having
backstage.
issues too. Huh? The captions are not even working for the Zoom. I don't know what's going on myself, but it's Mercury retrograde. They say. So that could be one
there
of
is
the
a little
issues
delay.
too. Yeah.
There's a
All
little
right.
delay.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Tell me what other clips you would like for me to clip out from that video, because when I was watching it, that one clip stood out to me. I still think
I
it's funny.
put it in the comments.
Really?
I tagged you in it. I tagged you in the part that just it was made me pee my pants every time I see it.
Which part was that?
He was talking and you were talking and you're like, ooh, ooh. I mean, he was
Was I pantomiming alcohol?
He was
or
mocking
what was
him.
it?
I think he was it was kind of like right after the part. It was like when he was talking about the young lady with her, he kept saying sociology degree. I think he meant to say I think he was thinking associate's degree because he mentioned junior college. But he had, a little.
No, he said sociology is the study of how societies work, and he was like, "That ain't how this society works." Don't you remember? And he meant sociology degree.
But he talked about junior college, and I was like, "What does that got to do with what they're talking about?"
This man, he need help. I told you he came up with his beard painted on. I saved the video, but I couldn't report on it today. It was just too much.
Yeah,
I was like, at this time, he just looking for attention. I'm telling you, he painted his beard on, and he was in some sort of character. It was like Russian mafia from the Bronx character or something. I don't know what it was. It was weird. But nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm over it. But there's so much sadness going on right now in the world. I mean, when you were talking about like what topic is there, it's like every time you turn on, it's horrible. Today I just got some vitamin D and just kind of stayed to myself.
Which vitamin D did you get?
The sun.
Oh.
The sun.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I wish.
I thought you got the furtive kind. All right. That's fine.
From the sun.
All right. She miserable. Say she stressed. Tell her give her some SEXA.
Oh, and I'm part Nigerian too. I'm 63%.
Oh, are you? Oh, wonderful. That means you got to go back home.
I do. I never been there, so I definitely do.
Go on. And then you start counting on the other 37. You'd be like, where else am I from? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud. No, Nigeria has some issues they need to work on. So maybe you could go back home and start helping them with some of the issues. Just don't try to work it out by the Lekki Tollgate Bridge. Just don't try to do it over there, where they shot down all them people for protesting just a few months ago. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna stick to the Bay Area for now.
Well, listen. Okay.
Stick out here.
Okay, all right. Well, we got Willy is back. He looked like he's ready. So thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Let's hope Willy got it together. Thank you for sharing with us this evening, Willy. Oh, Lord.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Hello?
Willy, you are not this old that you got to be acting like this, man. What is happening with you? Listen, man, you look young. You look young enough not to be having these type of issues, looking down your glasses, talking about, hello? What's this button do? Come on, man. Come on. Why are you in the corner of the frame instead of the middle? We about to get passed over again. Willy, you're frozen. Oh my Lord. This is all right. Let's
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, here we go again. All right.
I don't
How
know.
old are you, Willy? William. William. This is I don't understand this. This is come on now, man. This is
I'm too old to be on.
You too young to be acting 63. Like this. Come on now. How old are you?
63.
Okay. Kind
63.
of. All right. You just on the cusp. Okay. All right. Because if you 63, you lived a life where there was no cell phones. Okay. So you all right. You got it then. You got it. You got it.
Pagers.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, just pretend this is a pager or an 8-track record. You too young for 8 tracks though, right? Did you have an H? Oh my Lord, the thing frozen again. Willy, I need you to get into the middle of the frame. It's like you're right behind me.
Idea.
Come on, man. Why are you behind me? Move to the side, man. Move to the side.
I have no idea how to. I have no idea how to. I have no idea how to.
Oh, you have to. You're moving it now. Oh my goodness. All right.
I'm holding it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Are your hands moving as you're holding it?
Not now. I was trying to get from behind.
Just take your hands and go like this. Just hold it up and go like this. Now go like this. Now go this way. Okay, go. Instead of spinning the background, just move your hands now. Go like this with your phone in the hand. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You're behind me again. I don't understand why you can't see you're behind me. You do see that you cannot be seen, right?
Yeah, I keep seeing myself going behind you. I don't know why it's doing that.
So you're saying you're just holding the camera still. Maybe, how about if you do this? Put it down on something and then move your body. Put it down.
It looks like a.
What type of phone is this that you're using?
It's an Android.
What year did you get this phone?
I got it about 2 months ago.
You need to contact Android or call your service provider because this is not supposed to be this way. If you put the phone down on top of something and then move your body, you'll be able to get into the middle. All right. You know what? Don't worry about it. I will move. I'll move. Don't worry. Okay. There. Now I've moved. Go ahead now.
I'm just up and just enjoying life, and I went to my phone to not be alone. And I seen your message, and I decided to click on. I looked at the time. I said, "Oh, it's been like an hour, so maybe it's over with." So I tried, and here I am.
Well, welcome in. So what's on your heart and mind this evening?
Well, it's a lot of stuff. Well, I guess I don't know, Tanya. I guess I'm scared to say. I guess being lonely.
So being lonely is what's on your heart and mind?
Well, I guess that's being selfish.
What do you
But
mean?
I mean, cleaning up the house is one thing on my mind, on my heart. Getting this house together, getting it cleaned up, getting it to look appropriate. You know, in case somebody wants to, a guest came by, I have a room for them to spend the night, and it'd be decent. You know. So
Wait, you have an overnight company now?
no, I don't have any company. I
I
have
know,
two
but
dogs,
they showing
four
up at
fishes.
any time now, sounds like.
Nah, nah, nah.
Or you just getting it ready just in case they do want to show up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In case,
Okay.
yeah.
So why is it that you're saying that you're lonely? What's making you lonely?
Uh, I guess I don't. I guess I don't get out and socialize.
Okay. So how do you know that you're feeling lonely?
I guess because I'm not communicating with anyone.
Okay. So you're not communicating with anyone. Why are you not communicating with anyone?
Anybody? I mean, I'm not calling anyone on the phone. Cards,
Why not?
huh?
Why not?
Well, today I decided to tackle the bed.
We'll bear with your technical difficulty right now.
Get that cleaned up and clean it up.
We didn't hear
Yeah.
you because it cut out.
Spent most of
You
the
said today you decided to
I spent most of the
tackle.
day cleaning up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well,
I was tackling the bedroom.
how did you start accumulating so much stuff that needs so much cleaning up?
Uh,
Okay, it's frozen again.
it's funny. I enter and it's a shame. You know, I'm sharing this on social media, but you know, I don't. My stuff is not organized. I just need to bring in a. Well, I got some friends say they help me clean up. I just have to leave the house.
So you haven't been leaving the house because of COVID or because of other reasons?
Oh no, no. I get in the car. And I go grocery shopping. Uh, that's about it. Grocery shopping.
Okay. Are you staying in because of the pandemic or are there other reasons that you're staying in?
Um, Even before the pandemic, I was mostly like staying in the house. The only place I would go to is like to the movie theaters.
Okay. How long have you been staying in?
Um, when the I guess I've been staying in since October, November
Of last
of
year?
last year. Yeah,
Okay, well,
but
that
I
was
get
during the
out.
pandemic.
Yeah, but I get out. I get out. I mean, I get out and I take my dog for a walk. Uh, but
Okay.
I get out. I don't. I don't. I guess
It's frozen again. We'll bear with you. Is there a different area that you have a better
I.
signal?
I guess I just don't. I have a lot of friends. I mean, well, associates. You know that I have a lot of phone numbers, but I never call them. You know, ask them how they doing. Or I don't know why I don't socialize.
So, what type of support are you receiving right now?
Where I go to Bible study and stuff, man. Bible study on Thursdays and
Okay.
Tuesdays.
Okay. So you go and you speak to people on Thursdays and Tuesdays when you go out. And
Yeah.
how is that for you?
Well, it's good to get out the house. It feels good
Okay.
just to get out the house and uh, just to get
Okay.
out the house.
Well, what is it that's making you feel lonely then?
Um, I guess myself not reaching out. I'm not reaching out to people. That's what it is.
Okay, so why are you not reaching out?
Um, I was in a relationship like 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my fault. It's my fault that I'm not in it anymore because I tried to be something that I wasn't,
What do
and
you
so
mean you tried to
I
be
didn't show
something you
any
weren't?
affection. Um, I tried to be like this, like good,
We couldn't hear you. You tried to be what?
like a no, like a good guy.
You tried to be a good guy, and the good guy was someone that you were not.
Right, right.
Okay. So what do you mean when
Uh,
you say you tried to be a good guy?
um, you know, I guess I was one of those church phonies.
You were church phony. What do you mean?
Relationship, and I wasn't married.
Wait,
I wasn't
what?
showing any affection. I wasn't showing any affection. Like when we go to church, they want to hold hands.
Okay. So the partner that you had wanted to hold hands at church,
Right,
and you did not want to hold hands.
right.
So you said that you were trying to be a good guy. However, you were not holding her hand when she asked you to. So what was your definition of trying to be a good guy?
I was a church phony.
Okay, so
I
you were
was
trying to
instead of instead
be.
of,
Mm-hmm.
instead of being a say I like this person. I like this girl. I like her. You know, it's like I was trying to hide that I had affection for her.
Because of the church?
Yeah,
What was it about the church that made you feel you had to hide your affection?
because um, because I wasn't married.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you were dating
You
her
know,
and
so
well, your phone was going out, so I just want to ad lib. So you're saying that you were dating her, but you did not want to show affection in public because you were not married to her, so you didn't want people to know that you and her were intimate.
seemed like only on the church ground.
Okay, what was it about church? Because the church you're going to lets you date, right?
Yeah, yeah, they have single groups there. It's me, Tanya. It's me.
Okay,
It's me.
so
I just have an issue
so
that I need to try to work out.
what do you feel your issue is?
Uh, I guess knowing where I want to go and knowing what I want to do, and just being myself, knowing who I am.
Okay, so question, are you getting any type of psychological help and assistance?
No, no.
Have you
I
thought about
uh,
have you thought about getting some?
I thought about it, but then when I was hearing about uh, what's her name? She's a celebrity. They
I don't
they
know which
they took
celebrity.
she was a select. She's a celebrity, and they took guardianship of her.
Britney Spears?
I think so. Yeah, I heard. So it's like she went to it's like she was in therapy, and then it's like they took control of her life.
Do you feel that that's going to
So
happen to you?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, it crossed
Do
my
you have
mind like,
children?
no, no.
You don't have children? You have family?
Yeah, I have family.
Okay. Brothers, sisters?
I have three sisters, and I'm the youngest.
Okay, so you're the baby. Okay. Um, when Britney Spears was having her mental crisis,
Hmm.
um, she she needed assistance, and the assistance that she received helped her not be a harm to herself or other people. Do you feel
Hmm.
that you may be a harm to yourself or other people?
Oh no, no, I don't think I'm a. I don't think I don't have no thoughts of hurt or harming anyone. No, I don't have no thoughts of harming in myself. I be having back
Okay.
pain.
Okay. Okay. So then why do you think that they would take guardianship of you if you don't have any thoughts of harming other people or yourself?
Well, I didn't know all the details about Britney Spears, but it was just the thing that they took control of her life as
Okay.
a guardianship.
Okay. Well,
So,
if people are, because she had a child, and they felt that she may be a danger to the child, and
oh, see,
so
I
if
didn't have all that information. I just had that she had a guardianship, and be careful about getting guardianship. If you know, the news.
yeah,
So,
there's a lot of us who there's a lot of us who are afraid of therapy, but therapy is really a tool to help you. You're in control of the therapist that you choose. You're in control, and it's really
mhm,
something to help you. It's like saying, don't go to the gym because, you know, something may happen to you at the gym, but you need to work out. It's like we take our physical health, we
mhm,
understand, oh, we need to do things for our physical health. And you are,
mhm,
you're cleaning up your house and everything, so you know that you need to do things to get your house clean. But when it comes to
mhm.
the psychology, there are things that we have to unpack and unwrap that
Right.
happened in the past, that happened when we were growing up, things that are still, issues today. So, getting mental health help is a wonderful tool for all of us.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I just I mean I took a picture with Miss America, and she was doing handing out bags with mental health issues because she said she was dealing with mental
Okay,
health
so
issues.
it's like people can choose to get assistance at any time of their life. It doesn't have to be anything grand. You can go and you can just have somebody neutral to talk to and help you work through what may be going on inside. Okay?
I can hear you.
Yes. So why don't we do this? You have my public number, right? 323-488. Write it down.
Mm, 323. Oh,
488.
hello.
Yes, I'm here.
I don't know what I did, but I didn't went all the way back to
You probably turned off your camera. Just look for
I went
the
all the way back to where you first tap on to get connected.
Mhm.
But I can hear
Okay.
your voice though.
Yeah, we're probably open in one of your windows. So just search and see the Zoom window that's open, because you're still here in the room, but because you've clicked out of the immediate room, your camera is not on in here, but you're still in here. Okay,
Okay, I'm
there you
back.
go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this phone, it got two buttons on one side. You touch it and it just go everywhere.
Okay, 323.
Two, 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 three, 323,
Yes, 488
488
3149.
3149.
Yes. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to text us. I want you to, on Monday, I want you to make some phone calls to your insurance provider. You have insurance, Willie?
You want me to text you? Hello?
Do you have insurance?
Do I have insurance?
Yes. Do you have insurance?
No, I already purchased everything. I got my coffin. I picked it out. I picked my ground out. It's all paid for.
Do you have insurance, like health insurance?
Oh, I have Kaiser.
Okay, the great company. I want you to contact Kaiser and I want you to tell them that you want a list of mental health professionals in your area that are in network. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right? And then
Okay.
I want you to get this list, have them send the list over to you. And I want you to call at least one therapist on Monday. And I want you to just ask them some questions just to find out more about them. Okay, can you do that?
I'll call them this evening,
Which day did I say for you to call them, Willie?
Monday.
Okay, so then why are you asking me about this evening? Is this evening Monday?
No.
So then what's happening now, man? You
I'm,
know what today is, right?
it's Saturday the 12th.
Okay, this is you with us, right? Come on now.
I'm with
I
you.
know it's late, but it ain't that late.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. So Monday, what are you going to do on Monday?
I'm going to call Kaiser and ask them to send me a list of mental health departments, and I'm going to call one and,
Then
and
you're going
maybe
to
set it up.
text us and just let us know that you completed that. Are you going to be able to do that on Monday?
Okay. So see, I'm not I'm not savvy. All right. So I got your phone number so I can text you because I got your phone number in there, but in my phone number, so I'll be able to text you.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We're glad that you called in this evening. All
Hello.
right. Yes.
I'll be able to do that.
All right, wonderful. So we're going to look for that text on Monday and we're going to follow up with everyone to let them know. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Good advice.
Okay. So, let's I'm going to just make sure that everybody is muted and it's a little late right now. So we are going to there's some I need to get my situation together with my captions down at the bottom. I appreciate everybody who came out and spoke today and spoke about what was on your heart and mind. That takes a lot of courage. So we appreciate you coming out and sharing these very intimate parts of yourself. It's a very courageous and wonderful thing to do for yourself. So thank you all. And so we're going to pull the entirety of hey everybody. Hey. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome. All right. Thank you to everybody who came out and spoke today. That was amazing, and I'm so happy that we were able to come out and have this conversation today. I'm happy that we were able to hold the space that we held today. So thank you all so very much for coming out. I'm gonna let you all unmute. So give me one moment. Let me so that we can all say goodbye and our final thoughts and words, etc. So go ahead. You all are all unmuted.
Good night.
Everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Oh,
Bye,
Jennifer,
bye.
I see Jennifer didn't
Good
speak.
night.
Jennifer, you didn't speak. Come forward.
Kelly, get in his DM.
Oh my gosh.
I told you
Take care.
I told you my thing was unmuted.
Okay.
The
Well,
whole
you're
mess
here.
happening behind the scenes. A whole hot mess. Can you hear me,
Really?
Tanya?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer, you're having double audio issues going on. Oh,
Can
Daphne's
you hear
still
me?
awake. Look, Daphne's awake.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Is it still echoing?
No, it's off. The echo is off now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But did you want me to talk or we all
Who
talking?
said
What
that?
is happening?
Everybody got a chance to talk except for you. So
Oh,
Somebody
vegan
said something
lady
about
laughing?
gasoline jars.
listen, I'm putting everybody on mute now. All of you going
You
on
know,
I didn't get to
timeout.
talk, and I had my hand raised.
Wait, who had their hand raised? Okay, go ahead. Come forward now.
okay, my goodness. How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all. Well, Tanya, I have to tell you, I always look confused, so don't worry about that. I wanted to tell you, I appreciate you being so patient. You know, like we always know when to laugh and, you know, when to kiki, and then we know when to bring it down and, you know, allow you to try to, you know, meet the person's need and we be encouraging. So I just wanted to say I appreciate that, you know, because it matters, you know. And Willy, I thought you were very brave. Tanya usually don't like us addressing other people on video, but I just wanted to let you know we appreciate you. And you know, just keep doing your thing and find ways to you know, be supported. I also want you, Tanya, to let Ashley know that you still have to do your little situation so I could get her book to her. Because I don't
Okay.
want her to feel like I didn't do my part.
Okay, my bad.
So I'm just putting it out there because I know she like this girl full of shit. So
Oh wow, really?
possibly. I mean, you never know. You never know.
Okay.
But as usual, you always catch me whenever I forget everything I'm fucking saying. So
And you come in with a full arsenal of curse words at 12:16 a.m. Go on, girl.
what
Get
time is
down,
it? What
girl.
time
Go
is
on,
it?
get down.
Well, you know
Get
what? I
down,
got a
girl.
potty
Go
mouth.
on,
That's
get
something I have to
down.
try to work on because somebody was encouraging me to do videos, but I got to figure out how to work on that because I got a potty mouth. Or maybe I could get one of them little sensor button things and just push it, but then you won't be able to hear what's in the video. So
Interesting. All right. So what's on your heart and mind this evening, my dear?
nothing. I mean, nothing. Anybody been enjoying Mama's cooking? Tanya probably don't, you know, whatever, but it's not an advertisement. I was just asking a question. So I ain't got nothing on my heart. What vegan lady, stop, because you making me laugh. I ain't got nothing on my heart. I just
Thank you so
I'm just
much.
here.
Thank you.
Like what is it?
Thank you so much for coming forward. It was so wonderful.
See how you do me like that?
Thank you. Oh look, Yaya
I know how
has
that
her hand up.
see. That's that thank you.
Come forward,
Thank you.
Yaya.
Thank you so much for sharing when she want people to shut up. That's fine.
You. Thank you for coming forward. Thank you. Yaya.
You're welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Love you, Tanya. Bye bye.
We love you too, Jennifer.
Love you too. I just saw the text and everything. I must have had.
Where you been?
The days.
Can we get that phone sideways, please, Mama?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have
Lord.
the camera off.
I'll get this shit off.
I had a cat in the back. Sorry. So my mom passed away Monday.
How? What in the world? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl, I am so sorry. My prayers and thoughts go out to you.
My condolences.
It's been hard. I just miss her a lot.
Wow, I'm so sorry. Wait, didn't we just wait? I'm so confused. You were
Yeah,
here since Monday, weren't you?
I popped in and you guys asked me what was going on. I was like, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to bring the whole room down.
Oh,
But,
wow. No, you could have said something. You didn't have to deal with that alone. Wow, what did she pass away from?
well, she woke up. I woke up with her screaming my name. So I went in the living room where we had everything set up for her. And she was just so sick looking. I didn't know what was going on. She was panicking and she was just like, I'm dying. And I was like, you're not. Stop saying that. She's like, I love you. I love everybody. Tell them I love them. And I was just like, Mom, you're going to be okay.
Wow.
Ambulance came and before she even made it to, I saw her energy, her face, everything just changed right before my eyes.
Oh my goodness.
They worked on her for 40 minutes and she didn't make it.
This is crazy. Wow, I'm so sorry. I wish we would have known that this was going on the last time that we saw you because you didn't have to deal with this by yourself. Everybody send some love to Yaya. Send some love to her.
I do have to say my family stepped up that are here in where I live. They stepped up a lot. But the toxicity of my family also reared its ugly head. So just been missing her, really.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad that we at least had the chance to talk with her that one time. But I didn't even know that she was sick like that.
She had fell and it made everything worse.
Did they say what it is that she passed away from?
They said that there was kidney failure. She
Oh
was
my
in
goodness.
dialysis and stuff. She had a lot going on, but I don't know. I guess we thought she had so much time, because everything was healing and she was
Yeah.
getting better. But
Wow, I'm so sorry. Wow.
so
We're so sorry, especially that that we had you right here and that you didn't feel comfortable, letting us know what you were going through. How are you feeling?
it's new. It's this new feeling, like I don't know how to describe it. It's I've been taking care of her for so long.
Yeah.
She's always been there with me. I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. This is a
The first time I'm really totally on my own.
hmm. Well, you're not completely on your own. You have us.
Thank you.
Where's your husband?
He actually took the whole week off of work just to be here with me. He's sleeping right now.
Okay. So when you say that you're alone, what do you mean? You mean without your mother or father?
Well, it's just like I've always been with her, taking care of her. I just decided to go back to work, and I just set up schedule with my husband and my sister with when she was who's gonna go be with her while I'm sleeping, while I'm at work. You know, and now it's just blank. It's just
Oh.
work, and it just makes me feel like I didn't really do much for myself
Mm.
because I was taking care of her so long.
How long were you taking care of her?
I want to say I moved to North Carolina for her in 2012. So on and off supporting her financially mostly then, but physically taking care of her, I want to say, for the past 5 years.
Okay. All right. Wow. We're so sorry that you're going through this. So very, very,
It's
very,
weird.
very sorry. I know it probably feels very surreal.
Yeah. It was weird having to do the burial stuff because me and her talked about me being her, healthcare proxy and being in charge of all her stuff. And we just kept delaying it. And then now it's just really just all on me. And I made the decision just to do what I could afford because the family didn't have enough money to, have a viewing and everything. So, and she didn't want to be, you know, in the casket. She wanted cremation because she said she didn't want no bugs crawling on her.
I bet that's right. Yeah.
She said, I don't want to become bug food all the time. So, but I'm gonna take her up to New York and bury her with her mom and dad.
Oh,
The
okay.
way
The
she wanted it.
ashes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She didn't want to go back to Puerto Rico?
Oh no, she is from upstate New York and she always been there. But
Okay.
she only visited Puerto Rico pretty much. But you know
Oh,
how New
okay.
York is kind of like a mini Puerto Rico if you
Well,
know where to
true,
go.
true, 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 true,
Yeah,
true.
all kinds of family there. So
Okay. So, when are you coming up to New York?
the 25th, that weekend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm really
All right.
gonna try to see if I can get my brother out of jail so that he can at least come and we can at least hug him, you know.
Oh,
But we'll see what
wow.
they'll do. Because
Is
before they said only virtual, and I was willing to do it, but it just felt weird to think that I would be holding a tablet over her so that he could see her or something.
Yeah.
Because he's in New York, hopefully, because it's the same state, I'm hoping that they'll let him come.
What security level prison is he in?
Um, I have no idea. I know it's
Okay.
the one that his dad was in most of his life. Just totally ironic.
Oh, well, these things happen, right? Well,
Yeah,
hopefully he is able to come out for the funeral and stuff. Um, wow. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take everyone off mute so that they can, say okay, so you all can unmute as you need to.
Hey, Yaya. Let me hang up to you. The phone gonna mess up. Yeah, child, you got me ugly crying over here.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't apologize. The other day when we was all in the chat and I saw people cleaning up at the house, I was looking for your mom, And so, yeah,
It
I'm
was her
sorry you're
birthday
going through
yesterday.
this. It's her birthday today?
Yesterday was her birthday, so I made sure I did all the plans she wanted because she was planning it about she had my aunt cooking this and my dad cooking that and making sure everything was good, you know. She just didn't
I
make
don't
it.
know what else to say, sis. It's nothing to say. A lot of times with situations like this, but just know you got people out here who care, And I really was looking for her the other day because I saw the lady sweeping and I was like, that's not her mom, And you were so composed and we was asking you what you had going on and you was just all composed and meanwhile you was grieving and we had no idea. And I guess that's just a reminder for all of us. We never know what people going through.
true.
Don't. You really don't.
You know, and Madam Butterfly, she gonna reach out to you and chat with you. Y'all can relate on some things. But just know we love you and we here, you know. You know, backstage we got you. Always.
I don't know. I guess I feel more weird saying it than, you know, just accepting the condolences. That was more comforting, the condolences. But the saying it, I think I've only been able to say it like I think this was the third time.
And you take your time because it's a process. Like your brain is trying to make sense of what's going on. Like you're going through a lot. So you take whatever time you need. I lost my dad in 2015. And, you know, after you make your plans and stuff like that, you know, the funeral home give you all that little whatever. To this day, Yaya, I still ain't looked in that box. It's put up. I might look at it, I might not, but either way, I'm okay with it. Even if I never look at it, you know? So as you already know, there's no specific way to grieve, you know? I can't even begin to try to imagine, but just know that you are my thoughts.
Thank you. I think I feel a lot of peace because I realized how much she really loved me and how much she really wasn't the best thing that I ever had. And I feel like that gives me the strength to be able to just accept it because I knew she was sick, you know.
Right, I remember you sharing that.
I'm a CNA. I've been giving my mom insulin since she was 11. So I knew that she never took care of her diabetes. I knew that she just lived her life the way she wanted to. And, you know, I tried to help her as long as I could. And that was as long as she could hold on. And I'm okay with that because I know that.
And that's a blessing when you can be there and support your loved ones despite whatever dysfunction. You know, you have a certain level of peace because everybody doesn't get that opportunity. But just so you know, despite all the things you shared with us behind the scenes, I saw the love between y'all when you put her on camera. I was like, you know, like you could see the love. You know, y'all was shit talking, but you could see the love. You know,
I am her twin. I am her
right.
twin.
And so
Me
so I did see
like
that.
her.
Yeah. Take your time, boo. Take your time. That's all I could tell you. Just take your time.
I just feel like I lost my best friend. But now
y'all look like best friends the way y'all was carrying on.
Yeah, I know, right? That's how she always did. I like when I see parents being loving and kind, like when I see my sister do that to her son, I just look at my mom and be like, you ain't know how to do that, lady.
Right. And then she talk her trash and you talk your trash.
You're gonna try to throw up on you.
I'm glad y'all found some level of healing. You know, things won't always be perfect, but you can still reach a place to where things are
okay,
you know, palatable and okay. Yeah. You know, I'll talk all day, boo. I just want you to know I love you. And yeah, let somebody else talk or let Tanya take over.
Hey, Yaya.
Hey.
Yeah, first, sending my condolences, but, you have to hold on to the fact that you was there for her, especially at the end. And and just let you know, like I've been there where you are, the pain never goes away. It's been 11 years for me when I lost my mom. The pain never goes away. It will always be with you. But at least you have that place in your heart where you're like, oh, I was there. And regardless of how the relationship was, like Jennifer was saying, you guys found a healing place. And so many people don't even have that. So many people, parents, they die alone, they die by themselves, they didn't have a relationship with and they got to live with that guilt. And, you don't have to live like that. When you go on and, you think back, it's like, I was there, and just hold on to all the positive things because, I mean, I hate to say that cliche, oh, she's in a better place, but she's not suffering anymore. And we can't be selfish and want to hold on to our loved ones just because we want them here. When it's their time to go, it's their time to go. And you just have to have faith that is that was their time. Their time here is gone. So yeah, I'm like Jennifer, I was trying to hold it in, but we love you. We love you, Yaya.
Thank you. I definitely do believe that God exists. So I feel that a lot of peace because of that as well. But I think you're right because, I always talked about my mom, how like I'd never felt that she appreciated me. And I learned to just understand that she did appreciate me. She just didn't know how. That was her way of showing that she did, was just to be there for me and to let me be who I am and, accept me. Even though like we was, oil and water. My mom never expected me to be nobody but me. She's the only one in my life that sees me like that, besides outside sources, like in my family. Everybody sees me as this whole different person that I'm not. So I just felt a lot of peace from her love. And I thank y'all so much because that's all I kept saying in my head is just like, oh my gosh, I'm really gonna have to talk to Tanya and everybody because what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Like, and then I didn't want to make it weird. And then here I'm sitting here just numb, finally waking up, and you guys are on. So I was like, oh, let me go in the audience.
Just in time.
Stefan, did you have something that you wanted to say? Because you keep coming to the forefront. You have your hand up.
I guess I'll just say that it sounds like Yaya, it sounds like your mom had a lot of unconditional love for you, and it sounds like you guys were really close, and that's very special. And just like Kelly said, hold that to your heart, because unfortunately, I think a lot of people didn't get as fortunate to have that close relationship with their parents. My mom she's still a drug addict. Like, she's addicted to pills and this and that, and always, or meth, or doing whatever she's doing. And then my dad, he doesn't want a relationship with me. He doesn't want a relationship with my brother. He doesn't want a relationship with my sister. He's just selfish. I mean, it's very sad. So when they die, I feel like there's going to be a lot of resentment, a lot of regret, a lot of stirred up emotions when they finally go, because I'm going to be like, I miss them, but it's like they were pieces of shit, like, basically. And your mom just sounds like she really was like there and present, and like that was like, I'm just really grateful that you got to experience that. And so hold on to that, y'all, for real, hold on to that, because that's so special and it's so rare. Because I meet people all the time and they're telling me the same thing. Oh, don't feel bad. I had a strained relationship with my parents too. And I'm like, damn, is it really that bad out here? And apparently so. So hold that to your heart. You had something special, and you're still gonna, and you still have that. Because now that her energy is out there and everything, she's still in your heart and still in your mind, and still she's gonna be in your dreams. And I can just, the way you described everything, it just sounds like y'all had a lot of love for each other. So hold on to that, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. By the way, are you 23?
Huh?
Or how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Okay, okay. I see. Okay. All right.
You know you ain't supposed to be asking her age on live.
Well, because I was looking at her, she looks so young, like me, and I'm like, well, is she my age? Because I'm 23 and you're 30, so
Oh
wow.
yeah, I look the same from my baby pictures. So this face
You're aging very
is
well. Yeah. And you got your baby cat. I see your baby cat in the background, and you got your husband. I'm just really glad that you're not alone. I know you said you feel like you're gonna be alone, but you have people that are gonna be there to support you. And I mean, I know your cat probably can't understand what's happening, but that's unconditional love from your companion, your animal companion. I have an animal companion, and your husband, I know if he took off for a week, girl, he loves you. You know what I'm saying? He loves you.
a good one.
Yeah. Because I know there's probably some dusty men out here that be like, well, like, I'm sorry that happened, but I can't take off, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, these men out here, it's a mess.
Hello.
Oh, there's Willy.
I just want to say to you, my condolences, and I just want to tell you that there's no timeline on grieving. And even if you have a particular place you used to go with your mom, or you a different food that you used to have with your mom, embrace it. And just take your time, because there's no timeline on grieving.
Thank you.
Look at Mr. Willie working the technology. I see you. I see you.
So he know how to do it when it's time, right?
Right.
But in the beginning, didn't you say you was gonna let everybody say something? Just unmute yourself. Didn't you say that?
What? Question mark?
In the beginning, didn't you say you was gonna let everybody say something? Just unmute yourself.
No, we don't remember, Willie, but don't worry about it. You working it now.
Yeah.
That's all that matter. You got it now. So mute and unmute. That's all. Don't worry about nothing else.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm good. I'm good. That's what I want to share with her.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. Now hit the mute button.
Oh, stop it. Don't tell him to hit mute.
He getting good. He getting good. Look, he doing it.
He knows how to hit the mute.
Look.
Oh.
He almost got it. Look. His finger going like that. Boom. There you go. Get it, Willie.
You are so silly. Okay, who else would like to say a few words? All right. Everybody's so tired now. Daphne done dropped off. I hope Daphne's still awake somewhere. All right. Oh, Daphne's there. Look, Daphne. Twig, she got on a jacket now.
It got chilly.
Okay, well, you still up then. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to open up the floor for anybody to say a few words. If they'd like to come forward, all you have to do is just unmute yourself and come forward. We're going to be on for a few more moments. It's 12:43, so a.m. on the East Coast, 10:43 a.m. on the West Coast, and right now it must be 5 a.m. in the UK. All right. Allie, you have anything that you'd like to add? Morticia, Daphne, Katrina. I just want to make sure Vanessa. I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to say something if they'd like to.
I want to say something. Um, I just want to let you know that you are not alone. Um, I lost my mom in 2011, and to this day, it still hurts me to deal with certain things, different holidays. Um, and I will just give you this piece of advice. It's gonna be tough, especially leading up into her burial or when you release her ashes and stuff. But don't try not to lay in the bed all day or be alone, because that will make you go into a deep depression, and it may be hard to come out of it, and you might start it might start affecting your health. So even if you can just get up and take a shower, or put on some clothes, go outside, sit on the porch for a couple of minutes, or even take a walk, or talk to somebody, that might help too. um you might want to try to get in therapy too. They have grief counseling and stuff that might help you deal with the process too. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. But just take it one day at a time.
You know,
Thank you so much.
I just want to jump in right here because those are affirmations that you're speaking right now, and we don't know if it's going to get worse. Every situation is different, and I know that you're most likely speaking from what your experience was, and we appreciate you speaking that. Um, so thank you for sharing your heart and sharing your experience. We definitely want to allow Yaya to have the experience that she's going to have without the expectation that it will be a particular thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
No,
But
it's okay. It's okay because there was somebody earlier who said the hurt will never go away, and that also is an affirmation. You know, the people deal with things differently. You know, and so yeah, so I just want to say that it's always difficult to make a correction, and so I'm saying this with love and light and jubilance. So
well, I guess we probably just said that part with her statement and my statement about it may get worse before it get better, or the hurt never goes away. I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's
was that you who
if
said the
you're
hurt never
close,
goes away? I thought that was somebody else who said that.
that was green green vegan what.
Okay, okay.
But I'm just saying, it's when I say I'm saying that because if you was close to a loved one, your parent, and mothers being mothers, if you have a close relationship with your mother, it's hard. The hurt, it's the littlest things that can remind you of that person. So that's why I said it might get worse before it get better, because you may
Right.
think you over it, but
I'm
you're not.
not saying what you said was wrong. I'm not saying what you said was wrong. You know, you have your lived experience. However, how Yaya deals with it may be different. You know what I mean? So we're gonna allow
Yeah,
her
that's why
to.
I was saying it. I
Mhm.
wasn't trying to say it like in a bad way. No.
No, we're not. We're not saying you said it in a bad way. We're not saying you said it in a bad way. So I just wanted to throw that out there because we do create of affirmations. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
if the expectation is that things will get worse, then that is the expectation. And listen, we all deal with grief and death and loss and grieving differently. So each person is going to go through the process differently. So we're going to create the space for Yaya to, if it does get worse for her, we'll be there for her. If it gets better and then worse and better and birth, we'll still be there for her. You know, so however it goes down. All
Okay.
right. Michonne, you did not offend anyone. You did not. This is all right. We have to listen. 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 We've got to stop being so sensitive. Let's stop being so sensitive. We've got to be able to hear. Listen, we are all entitled to how it is that we feel, right? Me as a life coach, I'm just going to jump in and just redirect. However, let's not make this about ourselves, okay? Let's not make this about ourselves. All right. So let's see.
Tanya.
Yes.
I just wanted to say Michonne was timed out earlier by mistake, so I think that's why she put it out there. But yeah, but everything else, I just wanted to put that there. Bye.
Who timed her out?
It was a mistake by a mod.
But how do you know this?
Because I was watching.
You were watching? So people in the audience can see when a person is timed out?
She came back and said he was timed out. Tanya, see, that's why I can't say nothing to you, because then you start freaking out and you just start going crazy. I'm not saying it specifically said.
Okay, so who else would like an opportunity to speak? So thank you all so much.
I'm living for Jennifer. I really like Jennifer. I really do. She's so funny. And when you guys interact, you and Tanya, you, Jennifer, when y'all interact with each other, I just love it. I'm eating it up. I love it.
Don't encourage this woman. Don't encourage her behavior.
I love it. I love you too, Tanya. I love you, Yaya.
Love you. Fun fact, my cat Cleo is pregnant, so I'm expecting kittens anytime soon.
How did the cat get pregnant in the house?
So this is what happened. The neighborhood cat Sylvester called her out there when she was in heat. I was getting mommy in the house and she ran out the door. And then she just came back and started getting fat.
So how did Sylvester know she was in heat?
She was calling out the windows.
So she was out the window hollering for the neighborhood cat?
Yes.
This is... I got no comment. So she was like, meow.
Yes. I say it in a more vulgar way. I say the D word in a cat meowing voice, and my husband just laughs at it.
And then you were getting your mother ready for something, and the cat
I was
jetted
getting her
out the
ready
door.
for dialysis, and
But
the
what
door
was the other
open.
cat out there saying?
It was just
What was the other cat saying that your cat knew what was going on?
We heard him at night. So that morning, she was by the window, and then she just went out when I opened the door.
So he was out there in the night hollering for her, and then in the morning she was like, "I got my date set up."
Surely did.
Oh my! I don't even know what to say.
It was another day. There was a squirrel on the bird feeder, and I'm telling you, Tanya, Sylvester caught that thing mid-air, grabbed it by the neck, suffocated it slowly, and ate it under the car. I totally watched the whole thing. My mom was like, "Go save it, save the squirrel." I was like, "Hey, Sylvester got to eat too now."
So you have the neighborhood cat is attacking squirrels and eating them?
Yes.
And
for dinner.
Impregnating people's cats that are in the home?
Yes. Yes. She's getting
I wonder
fixed
how
after
she
this.
knew that this was a male cat calling out.
I wonder too. I don't know how it works, but they know.
Yeah, the male cats know when the females are in heat because the sound they're making.
Oh, she was so annoying.
Yeah, my cat went in heat too, and I got her fixed immediately because I knew she was in heat because Tanya, this is how you know. When the cat starts rubbing all over you and getting all cuddly and affectionate, she's horny. You better go get her fixed.
Screaming at the top of her lungs every 30 minutes.
Yes, she kept putting her butt up and twerking. I said, no, girl, we got to get you fixed. She was twerking. She was twerking.
She was throwing it in a circle.
Listen, I know what? I just got to give it to my animals because I have a Chihuahua too that got out the backyard and came back pregnant as well. Though I thought she was dying because she kept eating the cat poop out of the litter box no matter how many times I moved it, how many times I tried to keep it clean so she couldn't eat it. I thought she was dying from sepsis. My husband was in the backyard picking a spot to bury her. And then I saw her nipples drop. And I was just like, oh, she's pregnant. She just had a craving for poop, apparently.
I got no comment. Things are getting wild out there where you are. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Stefan
my
got a
animals have
twerking
to get
cat.
pregnant because me and Dre won't get pregnant. So God impregnates them so I don't get pregnant.
Well, you're gonna
That's
have
how I explain it.
you're gonna have a litter coming to your way soon. So, all right then. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate all of you coming out. This was very interesting. I've learned some new things today. Thank you all very much for coming out. All right. So, listen. Go ahead and wave goodbye, everyone. Yes. It was so great to have all of you come out. So we are going to listen. We're gonna take ourselves on out of here. So listen. For some reason, I'm hearing an echo. I'm not sure why. Oh, there we go. 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 All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate you coming out. Good night, everybody. Oh, look, Daphne getting it. Go ahead, Daphne. Go ahead. Let's see the chair moves. Let me. How do I get? I don't even know how to make the thing larger. I gotta. There we go. Go ahead, get it. Let me see. Go ahead. Oh, there go them Haitian moves coming out. All right. Yeah. Who else we got here ready to bust a move? Green Vegan look like she ready to bust a move. Come on, Green Vegan, bust that move. Let's see. Okay. All right. Oh, Willy looks like he wants to bust a move. Come on, Willy. Let's get your move bust. Come on. Here, you know about that funk. You know about that funk. Come on. Hey. All right. Who else we got? Vanessa, where Vanessa done gone? Allie? Come on, Allie. Come on, Allie.
I'm trying.
All right. Stefan, you ready to come and bust your move? Come on, bust your move now. I don't know what you're doing in that bed. We might need to take you PG-13 over here. Come on, Yaya. Hey. All right. All right, Jennifer, you gonna bust your move? Come on, JJ. Bust your move. It ain't too late.
Oh, these tatas in a circle.
Katrina, Don't let us stop your groove now. Oh my goodness, this is too much fun. Thank you all so much for coming out. I will see you all in the next video. So good night, everybody. Good night. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you all so much for holding space for everyone tonight. And we will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much. Tanya TKO and I'm out. What's the self-love lesson in all of this? Find community wherever you can find it, even if it's just happenstance. Take it where you get it. All right? And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.